Before we start our podcast today, we should probably say some words of condolences to the families of Nicholas Brendon and Chuck Norris. We recently lost them this past week. Chuck Norris is I think everybody at this table here grew up with him in some form or the other.
Yeah.
Watching his TV shows, watching his films. I remember watching, the POW movies.
Missing in Action.
Missing in Action movies.
Delta Force. Invasion USA.
Yeah, man. The Octagon, he was in that.
Sidekicks.
Yeah, it's just, and I remember us like emulating him as kids, like pretending that we knew Kung Fu and karate and we'd be beating each other up. Roundhousing each other like for real, and sometimes they connect. We'd be like, "Oh no, like you can hit me if just don't tell the parents."
And one of my biggest college memories is getting drunk and watching Walker Texas Ranger at 1 a.m. with my buddy.
Yeah,
and then seeing the clips of Walker Texas Ranger on Conan with the lever, the infamous Conan lever.
Yep. So and then of course we also lost Nicholas Brendon. Who was a huge part of the cast of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Another iconic show that we all grew up watching as well. And, his, it sucks that, he passed away. And so our families and our condolences go out to the families of both actors.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything and helping us, shape us to this day. So, thanks.
Welcome back to another episode of Enter the Nerdom. I'm here with co-hosts
Stan Morrison
and Watson Bradshaw.
And I'm obviously Chad Cook.
Obviously.
And
obviously we have a lot to get into tonight.
Oh, it's a deep bag.
We got a lot of stuff
look at that big bag.
A lot of stuff that's come out. A lot of movies.
Is that Santa? Because I think he's got a huge sack on his back with all the stuff that we got to talk about.
I thought he was going to say he's got a huge sack. I was like, well,
on his back. Why would I say Santa and
I don't know. I just thought you were going to cut it off there.
Just a cyst on his bag. You got to drain that bag, baby.
I mean, we don't know his health.
No, it's true.
It's true. Yeah,
Will he make it the next Christmas?
Oh, boy.
Jeez.
I hope so.
Hey, well, I hope so too.
But if he doesn't, it's because Chad said so.
I know, because I believe my belief is stronger than everybody's belief, so I keep Santa alive every year.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm actually carrying Christmas on my back every year. You're welcome. You're welcome.
He's riddled with cysts, but he's still alive, Dan.
Still alive, even though he wants to die.
He's like, kill me. Chad's Christmas spirit.
Chad keeps him alive.
Keeps him going.
Like you're not going anywhere.
You just keep feeding him milk and cookies, and he's just like, oh, God.
Sit down, Mrs. Claus. We are not done.
Anyway, so let's get our Christmas episode started.
There you go.
So let's just jump into some of the things that a lot of movies have come out recently, and we'll just go through one by one. And I think we've all watched, Watson, I don't know if you watched this, but Undertone.
I did not get to see Undertone.
Seen that? Yeah. I went to go see it with Chad.
Yeah.
Chad.
Thanks for the invite.
We put it out.
I know. I was working.
Yeah. You and your job.
Have to get money.
I'm sorry.
Got to take care of your family.
Oh my God, taking care of families.
I can't watch 25 movies.
I actually was in theaters Thursday for Undertone, Friday for Ready or Not, and Saturday for Project Hail Mary. Which
big weekend. Big weekend. Big movie weekend.
Boom. Undertone, Chad, what did you think about it? Did you like it? And give us a quick little synopsis of, if you will, about what the film is about. It's a horror film.
It was very. I think the promotion of the movie, or at least the word of mouth that people were saying about it, kind of hyped it up too much for me.
Yeah, agreed.
Because I expected a little bit more to take place in the film, or more scares. Mind you, the movie was creepy. Yeah. It had an eerie feel and stuff, and it was a good point on me to see it in Dolby. So I know
very
people
good, very good choice.
Yeah. Was the sound mix really good for this?
Yes,
very good. Yeah. Well, it's a film.
That's the main feature of the film.
Yeah, it's a horror film that relies on sound, which is interesting.
Okay.
Now I doubt you can. I don't think it's any. I don't know if it's still in theaters, but you can't see it in Dolby right now. At this
There's
point.
A very limited engagement.
Yeah, it seemed like it because all these other movies were coming out too. But pretty much, it's the lead girl. I don't remember her name.
Like Nina Akiri.
Nina Akiri. She has a podcast with a friend that they kind of like go through old recordings.
I can relate with
and
that.
horror history. It's pretty much a horror podcast.
The Undertone podcast.
Yeah.
Which is all things creepy, as they say.
And then
she's a skeptic. He's a believer.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then he calls in. It's
through Zoom.
It's implied that he's in a different part of the country.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he's in England actually.
He probably
said
is,
London.
Yeah, because he's like hours ahead or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
does that play a big part in the plot?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. I'd say not really.
I mean a little bit.
I mean, like you just hearing his voice.
It plays a role in the part in that the whole movie takes place inside one house, and all you ever see is two people.
Yeah,
her and her mother.
Yeah,
so
she's taking care of her mother who is sick, and
even when there's a nurse that comes in, it looks after her because she's pretty much in hospice care. Her mother is like in a pretty much a coma.
Oh, okay.
In hospice care, a nurse comes into the house. We don't see the nurse; we just hear her, and we see Nina Kiri. Her name is Evie. The character's name, interacting with the nurse, but we don't see the nurse.
Oh, interesting.
So it's just two people in a house. That's it.
Okay.
And it's usually dark in the house, not a lot of lights on and stuff like that.
And they do the podcast at 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning they do the podcast, which I don't know.
Oh, because he's ahead.
Yeah. Okay,
that makes sense. Like, because I was like, why would it?
At first I was like, is it because it's the witching hour? You know, it's creepy, but it's because I guess
logistically makes more sense.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, like, I mean, it's probably the middle of the day or for him.
Yeah, they're 8 hours ahead of us in London.
So it's always
she's on the west.
It's always almost close to midnight, and then going past it.
Gotcha.
And pretty much they were emailed these like weird recordings. There's like 10 of them in total.
Yeah, 10 PDF files or audio files. I should say.
Yeah, and they're listening to them one by one, and things start to progress more creepily with them, and like lights start to flicker in the house.
Oh, okay.
So it's like not a lot of. I mean, apparently I went to the bathroom. There was a jump scare that I missed, but like there was not too many of those.
No,
it's just long shots on like different parts of the house.
Okay.
So it's kind of like I would say it was more of a artsy horror film. I don't know if that's the proper terminology for that, but yeah, it seemed like it wanted to do more, but it couldn't. I don't know.
Is it more like something like Long Legs, or
I'd say less.
Yeah,
much
much less than that.
Okay,
because you don't in Long Legs you see things occasionally.
Right. Yeah.
This not so much.
Oh, okay. So it just plays more with the audio.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. And it progresses. The movie progresses like Paranormal Activity. Not a lot happens, and then like near the last night or so, things escalate to the finale. And even so, I found the finale to be anticlimactic in a bit, because, but it did give me a interesting speculation of, because there's a reveal at the end of the movie that she admits to like killing her mom, like and in the way that her mom was sick, but she kind of like wanted her to die
or something.
Well, she doesn't say
first, yeah.
But like there's a scene where she goes to a party and she comes back and her mom's on the floor, and that's where I think that's where it's hard to tell, because since they're the only two people, you don't know if she really was there the whole time, or if it was she died at that point where she was on the floor. It could have all been in her head.
Yeah,
and I think she said she wasn't sleeping too well.
She wasn't sleeping. Yeah, so
she kind of is not all cognizant of things.
Wait, the nurse is not noticing that?
Well, we never see the nurse.
She's in the house talking to her, but we never actually see the nurse.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Is there's only two people in the house.
This could be like in her head.
Yeah, or it could have been a memory of like her being told how much time does she have left.
Okay,
and like because they were saying it's like she's got 20 days left, but it could be tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very vague. Like not too much interaction with her mom. She would come in, stand over her, say a few words,
clean her up,
and then go back to the podcast. So I just felt there was not a lot happening in the movie for me to keep me like I really wouldn't revisit the movie because it wasn't.
It's hard with these single set movies. Like
I think you can do it. It's just I don't know. I think if there was more of a physical entity there that could draw me, or like I don't know,
a Babadook or something like that.
I mean, there was some lore as they were listening to the audio message. I mean, the recordings. They kind of go into all these children songs like Baba Black Sheep that are secretly
Well, no,
demonic.
it's creepy.
Yeah.
And all of these songs used to are connected with kids being sacrificed to a certain demon or whatever like that. So, and that was cool, but we never got to a point where like we get to see or plays any of that. But like she finds out she's pregnant during the movie, and I was like, okay, this might be interesting,
right?
But like even at the end, like spoiler alert for those who still want to see Undertone, it's assumed because it goes to black. That she's pushed down the stairs and like she
so the part that Chad misses when he went to the bathroom is her mother's comatose, but we see flashes of her like walking around. So even though her mother's comatose, and the one jump scare we got is her mother screams comes out of nowhere and screams, but it turns out it was kind of like a hallucination. She was hallucinating. But it's supposed to maybe be the entity that's kind of like taking over her mother's like possessing her mother. Right. And then we see one part where the house has a second story and there's like a landing next to the landing. So it's like against the wall. Okay. And Evie's standing on there and she falls from the top and she like reaches down and she has blood on her hands. Yeah. So it's, and then this thing that has been conjured from the audio files is a thing.
A zoo.
Yeah. It's a whatever it's called. Yeah,
Zuzu or something
like that. Okay. And it specifically targets pregnant women, makes them miscarriage or kill their kids. So so
that was the entity's like endgame.
Right, exactly.
Because when they go into the children's songs, the lore explains that there was this woman, I forget what century it was in, but she killed her own kids, and then she was murdered by
King
the
Solomon.
town or King Solomon. And then people praise to her or something like that, and then they use these songs and sacrifices to appease her,
and
call her in.
And how they get the audio files is through some strange email.
Yeah,
the guy her partner who on the podcast gets him and begins to play him, and he towards even in the beginning he's like I don't know if we should be playing these, we shouldn't be singing these, or playing them around because if by playing all 10 of them you summon this thing. Yeah. And but since she's skeptic, she's like, oh, come on, even though she's slowly kind of losing her mind. Right. And we see in the trailer how she's drawing things. Yeah. And it's supposed to be like the picture.
Got like the auto hand
thing.
It's
supposed to be a picture of the entity thing, this thing that causes women to miscarriage. And at the end, we see her partner's on the other end. He's like, oh my God, what's happening? He sees something, but it's not targeting him specifically. It's targeting her.
Because he's not pregnant.
Exactly. Yeah, and then we see her drawings are all over the walls, or the writings are all over the walls, kind of summoning this thing. And she goes upstairs, and it just kind of cuts to black after that. Because her mother comes at her, who's supposed to be, comatose.
Did she summon it herself because she was pregnant?
She listened to all the audio files,
But like, did it look like she wanted to get rid of the baby, and that's
so
why?
she was unsure because the relationship she's in now. Again, we never see him. She talks to the guy on the phone who's the baby daddy. Yeah, but we don't. It just seems like they're kind of like they're in a relationship. It's like they're not married. They're not. They don't have any. They don't. It does not imply they live together. It's kind of like a relationship she's in just because
living in sin.
Yeah, pretty much.
But she also she goes to her mother in bed and she's like she whispers in her ear like I'm pregnant. So I think she did make the decision to keep the baby.
Well, but at the same time she goes, oh, your baby girl's pregnant, mom, but I don't know if I'm ready to be a mom. She said.
Oh yeah.
So she was like deciding, and then. She does have a call.
Kind of a get out of jail free card.
She goes to the hospital at one point and gets a pregnancy test, and through lab work, and then the doctor's like, yeah, it's you're pregnant. She's like, okay, I just want to examine all my options. So she's still up in the air. She's deciding. Yeah.
She's like 6 weeks pregnant.
Yeah. We don't even know if she told her partner if So it's the decision's complete. She's still making up her mind by the end of the movie. But it doesn't matter because the entity wants her to miscarriage regardless. So. It seems like she maybe is leaning more to like keeping it. It seems a little bit,
but there's some like maybe subconsciously she's continuing with this process because this demon will take the the responsibility away from her. And that.
Yeah,
see, exactly. and I feel like if that's the movie's like end game, like if that's what the demon wants. I mean, think they should have played around a little bit more with that
Yeah,
concept.
no,
It sounds like it's a little kind of all over the place. But.
Yeah, a little bit. And the movie mostly relies on open space behind the characters.
Yeah.
It will stay on them for a while.
Static shock.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so she's like she's framed to the right, but there's a big open space to the left.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're constantly looking in the open spaces.
Waiting
see
for something.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. And nothing happens in the open spaces.
Right.
Like you hear a noise, like you hear a tap or something. And every now and again, if she's on the podcast, listening to something,
And then
she'll like
she's
look over.
removing
like,
her mic just to make sure she's not hearing something from her house instead of them. Which in that works because
it does
who
work,
doesn't do that when they're listening to something?
Right.
Wait, what?
Especially if there's like an open space behind you.
Yeah.
And she every now and again she'll like look over because you can. Again, it was a good idea to watch in Dolby. So, and like I said, the movie relies mostly on sound for its horror effect. So you'll hear something from the recording, but then you will hear something off, and it's implied it's in the actual living space she's in, and that's when she turns her head.
I
It's
kind of
really well
would
done.
love to experiment by watching this movie with headphones on.
I mean,
That'd be
that's
awesome.
probably
Would that
the next
fuck you
best
up?
way.
Yeah.
The next best way to do it.
Yeah.
Either that, or if you have like a surround sound at home, it could work with jumping.
Also, did you notice? I don't know if it was part of the film, but like the entire time the movie was playing, did you hear that there was like a background noise constantly going? It was kind of like it was like a hiss, but it seemed like it was. I think it was part of the movie.
Most likely was because like I would think
Like a high-end hiss? Or?
No, it was kind of like a I say hiss, but it's more of like a tape rolling, like an actual physical tape rolling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like that.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a clicking sound.
Oh yeah, that's creepy.
Which was so I was like, I think that's part of the movie because I don't think it's Dolby.
I think that was the actual the recordings they were listening to. It's in that.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So, but it was well done. So and the noise stuck out more than anything else.
So if you're an audiophile, this would be a good
exactly.
movie to see.
So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, but yeah, I thought it was maybe a little hyped up more than it maybe deserved to be. But I think it was still a really good film.
Nice.
Ian Towson, I think this is his first film. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he wrote it and directed it. So hey, they did what they could with the small budget they had. I mean, the budget was $500,000. And it's already made 15, so it's definitely made. And that's the thing with horror films; they're always cheap. You know, especially films like this where it's just she's literally just sitting at a table listening, and then the open space. Yeah, he leaves it up to your imagination to fill in the horror blanks, which is really well done. Very good job.
Well, sometimes that's the best when you don't have the resources, when you don't have a lot of money. You use what you can, and a lot of it is like suggestion.
Right. There's something really well done that he did. It's like he's kind of hinting that this thing is coming more and more into her home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She listens to the first audio file, and at the end of the first audio file, there's not too much light on. Like Chad says, there's a light on in the living room she's sitting in, but the rest of the house is kind of dark. Mm-hmm. But there's a small light on in the kitchen, and as she finishes the first audio file, that tiny little light turns off by itself, and then she kind of looks over like, what was that? Yeah, it's really well done. So it's kind of implying that this thing is like moving in.
Yeah.
So
it's like I would have liked to see her in more rooms of the house.
Yeah.
And then also instead of just doing the podcast and seeing her mom, like do some regular stuff because it just didn't seem like you're going back and forth in between these two things. And unless this was all in her head, and then that makes sense. It's only those two things she's thinking of. My mom died, and then this podcast I'm doing. But I would like to see her day to day. Like, is this affecting her outside the house?
Kind of like with weapons, how they kind of build up the world around it a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
yeah. So I don't know if this was like filmed during a time where maybe they couldn't have many people on the set, or maybe it was the budget and it would be easier to not have too many actors. But I would like to see her mingle with people more. I don't know, just to see.
It sounds like there's like 2-3 people in this movie. So
there's basically just two.
Yeah,
and then the voice of her friend, the voice of her boyfriend as well. Mm-hmm. But it's just like I would like to know her relationship with around outside of her mom and stuff like that. So, but
save that for the sequel.
I mean,
who knows? Overall, I still recommend it. I think it was really well done. If you like just like a slow burner,
nice,
and more on suspense, I thought it was well done. And,
Undertone, right?
Undertone, yeah.
Undertone.
Yeah, again, like Chad said, I probably wouldn't like rush to see it again myself personally, but for the first time go, I thought it was.
I mean, because it's such a genre now where it's like there's so many of these kind of like haunted house movies now. Like you're saying, like I was thinking last year we did there was a Lady in the Yard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like
exactly,
how do you stand out from some of this? You know, because it's such a big genre now.
Yeah, and then and it wasn't really like even that movie, The Lady in the Yard, was The Woman in the Yard. It wasn't like a slasher film, not really. No. It was more of a psychological. It was her depression, materialized.
That's what I thought was really special about it, because they didn't advertise it well, because they advertised it just as like creepy lady in black, and it's gonna get you. And then when we saw it, it was just like, oh wow, this is a lot more deeper,
exactly,
and a lot more beautiful. In the end,
well, and I think that's the thing. It's like if they show more than what they showed in the trailer, it would give away the movie.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. You got to risk, like, do I want to give it away so people know what this movie is, or will they just take the front page of the book and assume that it's just another?
Or you just make Primate fucking killer monkeys, baby.
Yeah, man,
that's
that's all you gotta do. Exactly. I'm all for. I will push it with whatever production company. Congo 2, let's make it happen. I'm ready.
Yeah, Congo 2's it. Man.
I'm bringing back Ernie Hudson. I'm bringing back. I forget the guy from Nip and Tuck, because he had Amy with him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then
Amy likes screen drop drink.
I would bring Tim Curry, but he's
special cameo by Tim Curry.
I mean, maybe him holding the jewel or something.
Yeah.
Or some sesame seed cake.
Or he's got his own company now, and he's like talking to them. He's like, "Did you find the diamond?"
Yeah, exactly. His obsession.
Yeah.
Save that for later. Is he stapling up the bag? Oh, that's a great film. More
sesame cake. Yes.
Yeah, more sesame. So Undertone, check it out. It'll be worth your time. But if you like slow burners,
it's way better than the movies where you're watching through a computer screen of them on like those where it's just through the computer. I'm like, okay.
I'm glad that genre is kind of dead.
Not that, and then we all watch
to War of the Worlds.
We all watch Ready or Not too. Here I come, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Watson, you had an interesting take on this because you told us that you weren't holding out too many expectations for this.
You hate some marrow weaving.
No.
What?
Here's the thing. It's like watching the trailers, I was like, so it's just the first movie again.
It did feel that way.
It's a lot of retreading.
Yeah.
And I had a thought of just like, God, I hope they don't like Megan to it, like go too big. And like, because, you do these small movies, like Ready or Not is a great movie. Yeah. It's very small. It's a single house. It's, very small cast.
It's very but fun, episode,
right? And she does an amazing job in that movie. Mm-hmm. As soon as the trailer was out for this, and they're like, we're going to introduce a sister element. And I was like, oh, no. And there's like multiple families now. I was like, oh, they're gonna make into it and make it too big and too bombastic.
Yeah.
And I was really worried about, it just getting away from the core elements of the movie, right? I think they did a great job. I thought it was very smart for them to do it. Like, it picks up literally a minute after the first one. So she's still in that state.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not like she's had years to get ready,
Well, if the trailer kind of gave that away with her being attacked in the hospital. So it was just like, okay, so
but I didn't know if there was going
to be a time jump.
Yeah, exactly. Do the hospital scene, then time jump to like 6 months later or whatever.
I gotcha.
I didn't mind the sister element to this. I thought like she did such a great job in the first movie alone. I don't think it was needed to add another character or another stake. But as soon as she was like, I'm not going to play, because now she's aware of what's going on, and they're like, well, we'll kill your sister. I'm like, okay, all right.
Well, but also if you think about it, she had an attachment in the first one, and you need another attachment, like the husband for a short while in the first one. And you need something more permanent or more worthwhile to fight for in the second one. So,
but the ensemble cast in this is fantastic. Like, every character I thought was great. All the other families showing up. You had a cameo from David Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even know he was going to be in the movie. So
as the father, which I loved. I was like,
he's the Ed Harris.
Yeah.
showing up. I mean, that was pretty amazing. And then you got Sarah Michelle Gellar. You got
Sean Hennessy.
Sean Hennessy is great. I mean, I was like, it was a who's who of 90s.
Elijah
movies.
Wood is in there.
Elijah Wood's great in that too,
Yep.
as the devil's lawyer.
Yeah.
Of all things, but and just having these different groups are now like since she won the first game, the prize or like who's going to be the head of this
this conclave, this group, who gets to run the world basically,
right,
is up for grabs. Like anyone can grab it.
Yeah.
And so, and then, you know, yet again, we're going to play the game again. We're going to chase after you and hunt you down. You've got to sunrise. It's a little bit more time because the last movie was like midnight to sunrise, and this one is from like 2 p.m. I think.
Something like that, yeah.
2 or 3 to dawn.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit more time. It's a little bit more, so you can invest in a lot. They do a lot of fun ridiculousness in this.
Right.
I mean, the bride on bride fight is so good. They have a fight where, you know, she finds out that one of these other families, their daughter was supposed to marry her husband, and like she's like the ex, and she's obsessed. Like she's like, I'm gonna kill you, and she's like, I don't even know you, you know, and so they, you know, she dresses up as a bride as well, and they go at it in this resort. They're basically at this hotel. And there was going to be a wedding there, so they have it all set up for this wedding. So they have this bride-on-bride fight where they both get blinded by pepper spray. I laughed maniacally. I thought it was great.
Our theater was cracking.
I think it's great because she's a badass, but not like, it's not suddenly she knows how to use everything. You know, she like grabbed that shotgun from the security booth.
Well, that was like a callback to the first one.
Absolutely.
With the
she had the belt.
Yeah. Which I like in the first one though. That was like. It was like all in the promo stuff. It was like none of the bullets worked in that one.
Yeah.
So it was like she immediately got, you know, like kind of torn down to like the bare bones. And this, they gave her a little bit more to work with.
No, definitely.
But also they wrecked her a little bit more. I mean, she gets stabbed through the.
She gets her ass kicked.
I felt this was her Ash character.
Yeah.
Like like from this movie, I was like, if she wanted to take on Evil Dead, I'd be for it.
Yeah.
Like she could
That's
be the new
good. Yeah, I mean, like the fact that
main character, you know.
You know, like it's funny that like, you know, she's in the hospital and, you know, they're patching her up, and then she gets hunted, and so she's got to put some clothes on, and what'd she have? She's got that damn wedding dress. You know, it's like, oh, okay, there goes it's like Ash's costume. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You got to have that look.
And I really thought, like, I didn't have the thought going in like you did where, is this just going to be a repeat? Because if I recall in the first one, like, they were very meticulous about rules of the game. Yes. So I was like, since this is a game, and if you play any board game in real life, there's so many rules and so many loopholes and things like that.
Well, and they expanded on that in this
one, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, they're obviously going to not repeat and, like, add more to the rules because... why would this be? Oh, this set off another sequence of game, and then there's not going to be even more rules to be revealed. So I kind of expected some things, but I was still surprised by a lot of stuff.
And I like the idea that they have to use the weapons of when their
deals
were
made.
Was
really cool.
So each group, like each family has like, you know, either swords or crossbows, or some of them have
muskets.
Like high-powered 50 cal guns and stuff.
Didn't know how to use them. And
Like they don't practice. Yeah.
I was disappointed. I wanted to see more from the little kid of the family with the 2 machine gun pistols. I was like, oh, this it reminded me of John Woo. I was like, yeah, we're getting there. But no, the action, the gore was great. The relationships building between the sisters, fantastic.
Yeah. Even the twins, the story of the twins.
Yes, yeah.
Of Sarah Michelle Gellar and Sean. Yeah, like
Sean
just
Hatos,
like you think he's the meek one at the beginning.
Yeah, I thought she was going to be the last.
Right, and then the turn that happens midway where you're just like, oh, he is a psychopath.
And Sarah Michelle Gellar is actually trying to keep him, like trying to rein him in.
Right. And when he starts beating up on her sister, and just, I mean, he is like kicking her in the gut, and just
fucking her up. That was another thing about this movie. There wasn't any of this. You know, they try to this term that we got, the girl boss. Where she's beating up guys who are like twice her size.
Right.
There was none of that in this. Like they get hit by him, and they're like they're down.
Yeah.
You know, they're hurt. You know, he was like really. I was like, oh shit, this is bad.
That's some I do want to bring up because like during that sequence of him beating up the sister, I was like the whole theater was silent. And like
because they made it brutal.
They did, and I think that was the first point of the film that became serious.
Because
like the first film, still very funny at points and stuff. There was no serious moment like
funny,
that where like this is danger's here now, and so
you still had the silly deaths. You mean like the guy in the dryer. You had the girl with the sword taking out Nestor. And so I mean they definitely had the levity, and
of course
they knew where to rein it in. Like you want to make this guy a threat.
Yeah.
How do we do that? Well,
because like the whole juxtaposition is just like the comedy, deaths, crazy stuff,
right?
And then immediately like, oh, this is it. Like we're getting near the end zone here. This is going to be very tragic if this continues. So.
Yeah, and then we finally get a scene between the two twins where he murders Sarah Michelle Gellar's, and that was like chokes her out. Yeah. He's like, no, I'm in charge of this.
Brutal looking,
really brutal.
Snaps her neck.
Yeah, snaps her neck. No, again, my theater was silent.
Yeah.
Just people were like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Because it was.
I think someone screamed, "Not Buffy!" they screamed that out or something in my theater.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. And I was like, ah.
Yeah, and then
Buffy
from that you find out one of the rules is you can kill your own family members.
Yeah.
Just not during the game. Actually, it was don't kill another family.
You can't
don't kill
another family, but you can kill your own.
Yeah.
And which I love the rules out of like you could say no, I don't want to play, and then give it to someone else, and then the wife.
Then they become the head of the family.
Yeah, the wife becomes the head of the family. And she's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, she drives off. Yeah, it was great.
With all his money.
That was a problem. I brought this up at the end of the movie because I was just like, so since no one had the ring and everybody blew up, that wife would have blown up.
Yeah, eventually she blew up.
But why did
we should have cut to her blowing up in the car or something?
But why did the younger brother blow up of that? Because he signed everything over. He was out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, no, because didn't they say all the bloodline as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he's in control of nothing. He's not.
No, but it doesn't matter. The bloodline disappears.
But I don't think. But if he's completely out of like under the what's the
influence
person's name?
Of LaBelle?
The LaBelle, yeah. I thought he would be free from it because she's free. She freed herself from it by.
But she's not a bloodline though. She married into it.
But but it's still like she's even if you marry into it, I think it still counts. Like because her blood was mixed with his on the pen.
I guess, but I mean, at the end, right?
Funny.
Yeah,
at the end of this movie.
Yeah,
cool. Because at the end of the first movie, she's like, I want a divorce, and then that's why she survives.
Yeah, but in this one,
she
because she killed family. It's not against rule kill family.
Yeah, so she
and her blood was mixed in.
By the way,
pen.
her killing him was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, that was
so good.
I was like, how's she gonna get away with this?
Step.
But the thing is, because. And then when she had the ring on, was like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore, and walked. So she cleared herself.
Yeah.
But like the guy, the younger brother of the Arab
I guess
family,
technically he did clear himself too.
He did, but I get it for comedy's sake.
It was just comedy,
but that was just the one little loophole. I was like, what about him? I don't think he would have, because
True.
But
yeah, I guess maybe it has something to do with the blood. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall the film is. I had a lot of fun.
That was really well done.
I had more fun in the first one for sure.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed this one more.
Yeah.
I was really hoping at the end that Elijah would have the ring as a nod to Lord of the Rings.
That'd have been dope.
That would have been fun.
Yeah. Yeah, but overall it was really fun. And at the end of the film, she takes out her husband, who's the head of the family, Titus Danforth.
Yes.
Stabs him, throws a ring into this pit that's filled with goat bodies.
Yeah.
And then because it's now nearing dawn, they all have to. Whoever gets the ring gets to live basically, and gets the new head of the table.
But they all fight.
And they all jump in there and they fight. And as soon as somebody grabs it, they get like shanked up.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else grabs it, and then just by one, they all just explode. It's great.
It's a lot of blood.
A lot of blood. Yeah. A lot of blood.
And I love that it's the same. When LaBelle does show up on that throne, he gives her a little nod, just like in the first movie, and then he poofs out, and it's perfect. I was
it a certain actor who played LaBelle? Because you couldn't see him in this one; it was too quick.
Yeah,
but I forget in the first one at the end if it was like a well-known.
I don't know because it's the same quickness.
James Vanderbilt.
Is that who?
That's who did both. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, overall great film. Yeah, James Vanderbilt. He's the one that plays Mr. Bell. In both of them.
Great little cameo.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
All he gets to do is nod and get his paycheck.
Got $100,000.
I'm so glad he doesn't have lines.
Yeah, they just he's just in the background.
Yep.
He just doesn't give a shit. He's like, yeah, whatever.
I love it.
It's entertainment for him.
Yeah.
So
very funny. I thought the movie was great. I'm waiting for number 3 now.
Yeah. I wonder how they're gonna.
The way I was thinking, because Elijah Wood was smiling at the end, I was like, okay, he could be whatever's calling, but I don't know how he would drag in Samara again because she walked away from it.
Yeah, and the sister relationship was also really well done. It turns out that she had left her younger sister, Faith, behind when she
in foster care
because her parents were gone. So she was going to New York and make her career, and then sent for her sister, but her sister felt abandoned, obviously. And then there's that comes around where now it's Faith's opportunity to abandon Grace, Samara Weaving, leave her behind, and head for freedom. And she doesn't. She goes back.
They both take multiple turns coming back to help each other.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was a. I thought the chemistry between Samara Weaving and Catherine Newton, who plays Faith, was really well done.
I thought it was really well done. I thought they were both did really well, and I dug it. I thought their whole relationship was very fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were, and as much as they were great, I just want to. It doesn't have to be in the same universe, but I want to see a separate movie with Samara and Margot, because they're both Aussie, and they can, be in a movie together. An action movie would be cool.
That'd be dope.
I do want to see. She's in. Samara Weaving's got another movie coming out soon with. Jason Segel.
Yes, I think it's already out.
Oh, is it out already?
I thought I saw it in theater.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's like a limited.
I just saw the trailer though. It looks a lot of fun. It looks very yet again dark comedy of them trying to kill each other. Very like War of the Roses kind of deal.
Yeah, it's also that film that we talked about a little while ago with the trailer. They Will Kill You.
Yes,
seems kind of along those same lines.
Yeah. That's coming out at the end of the month too. So with Zazie Beetz.
Yep.
Yes.
So that should be fun. I mean, it does have the same vibe.
The one with Samara. It reminds me of the Ref.
Oh wow,
with
good
Dennis
pull.
Leary.
Good pull.
I love that movie.
Because apparently, I guess Timothy Olyphant's a criminal that comes across the path in some way. But it looks fun. Looks like a fun one.
I mean, it's I highly recommend Ready or Not 2. Go see it.
Yeah,
it was great. It was great.
Good fun. It's good to see with a crowd.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not doing great. The box office only 13 million. The budget's 14. So
where are you people? Get
probably
to the
not
theater.
gonna make its money back, which sucks. But because it's a really good film. So
and she's been promoting the hell of it, and she's like 9 months pregnant. You see her in every thing. It's like, go see the movie. This poor woman's going to every talk show. She's doing hot wing challenges. Pregnant as all hell.
Listen, listeners, if you go check out the movie, we guarantee that Watson will give you a smooch on the lips.
That's right.
Big old smooch.
Every single
you
person.
Explode.
Yeah, and then you. As soon as the smooch is done. We also watched Project Hail Mary.
Yes.
This is the movie directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, starring Amy Pascal, Ryan Gosling. Starring Ryan Gosling, Sandra Hüller, James Ortiz. Great. You guys watched this as well, right?
Yes.
Chad, what did you think of it?
I was thoroughly surprised by it. I didn't even know Miller and Lord were the directors until the end of credit. I was like, oh shit. I was like,
they're very versatile directors.
Oh yeah. I heard they learned from their failure with Solo that how to do I guess a space movie. But no, they did a fantastic job. The Ryan Gosling is amazing as always. He's and the puppeteer who did Rocky, he was amazing.
Yeah.
And it's James Ortiz. Yep.
Yeah, and no, it's just like phenomenal movie. I didn't know what to expect. Never read the book, so and I was curious if the movie was mirroring the book in the sense of comedy, and apparently it is. And
yeah, there's a lot to that. I love Andy Weir as a writer.
Yeah, it's based on his novel.
His novels are really great. Artemis is his third novel, which I think Lord and Miller are going to work on that too.
Oh, okay. Well, it's funny only because The Martian was under the comedy category for awards, so I was like, this one's more justifiable for comedy than The Martian, I would say, probably.
And just it has the same vibe. I mean, like, the characters are different. They could be the same character, really, but
I was like, that'd be funny if they were passing each other at the point.
Yeah, you can have Damon still on Mars.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But we see starts the movie with Ryan Gosling character Grace. Raylan Grace is his name. Waking up in cryostasis. He has no memory of who he is. He has no memory of his life. He wakes up on a spaceship, not knowing really what he's doing there, and finds out that he is the only crew member alive. The two of the crew members he was sent up with have both perished in the flight or under weird circumstances we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Andy Weir has said there might be a book coming out about that.
About them dying?
Yeah.
Really?
A whole book on that?
Apparently.
Okay.
He knows how they died. He's not letting anyone know because he might be writing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a xenomorph, I know it!
It is? Oh, shit.
It's just a nice branching of everything. Yeah. But no, and then so he wakes up on his space shuttle and during the course of him walking around and finding out more, we see flashbacks of his life as he's gaining his memories, finding out that Earth is slowly dying. It's slowly finding out that the sun is dimming, and due to these tiny dots that are flying from Venus to the sun and eating the sun, basically.
Yeah.
And they're called astrophages.
Astrophages.
Yeah. So Earth is looking at possibly everyone dying in about 30 years. So they're working hard to try and figure out a way to save the Earth. And they find Ryan Gosling's character has written a scientific
paper.
Yeah. Thank you. I can't find the word.
A dissertation
about life that was not water-based. And they're like, well, these creatures live on the sun. How the hell are they doing that?
Right.
But you just find out they are water-based, in fact, and but they absorb a ton of energy, and in doing so, they absorb it and they expel it very fast, and then they go to Venus to reproduce.
Yeah, it's called the Petrova line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Petrova line is the line that they're going from the planet to the sun. And so they're seeing in scans from the universe that this is happening not just to our sun, but stars everywhere, except for one. And so they plan a mission to send a ship to find out why that sun is not being infected and how we can save our world. And they use
astrophage as fuel for this ship to be able to...
Which I thought was very smart,
Very
actually.
smart, yeah.
Of we need to create 200 million
something
gallons?
like that, yeah.
Yeah, 200 million, I believe.
So to get to was 11 light years away. And so in doing so, he starts to realize what he's there for, but he doesn't know really how to do anything on the ship. He's a scientist. He's a scientist,
yeah. There was a pilot and engineer, and they're both dead.
And then, strangely enough, he's not the only one there. He runs across another ship, piloted by with an engineer on board.
Yeah,
by the name
there
of
was
Rocky.
a crew of 24.
Yeah,
and he's the only one left.
He's the last one too, and his world is also dealing with the same problem. So they're both going to work together to try and save their worlds, and form a little bond and a little friendship.
Yeah,
between Ryan Gosling and a little rock monster.
Yeah, he's basically a rock crab.
Yeah, a little rocky spider.
Doesn't even have a face.
No.
Yeah.
How crazy how much emotion they can get out of something
so
that has
good,
no
dude.
face, no eyes.
Yeah, no eyes.
Because mostly, when you do a character, it's you got to emote somehow.
Yeah.
It's a master puppeteer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's the other thing is it's an actual puppet that they use.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm reading that there was something there's 5 puppeteers and they call themselves the Rocketeers.
I like it already.
And this was an actual puppet they moved around, so I think that helped out a lot because it's a physical thing that the audience can see,
Yeah.
And he has hands, but they're little tiny three-prong things,
Ninja Turtle hands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's how he emotes with his hands, basically.
And it's just and also so they have to figure out how to communicate with each other because he doesn't speak. He doesn't say. Yeah, he speaks rock talk, and he sees differently too. He sees kind of like ultrasound almost.
Yeah.
Like he sees.
He's Daredevil.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to figure out a way to communicate and use more like textured items to kind of, like, he uses a clock, but he has to build out the numbers to kind of build up they set up a laptop to be able to talk to each other.
Right.
I'm disappointed. There was 2 jokes I wanted to happen.
Okay.
In there, I wanted Ryan Gosling to ask, was like, "Do you like rock and roll?" Like as a joke, and then also, like I wanted Ryan Gosling. Looks like we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And
you just wanted more puns.
Yeah, I wanted more puns.
Yeah, sure.
But I didn't get those.
And he just looks at the camera.
Yeah, I want to pause.
It's an episode of The Office.
Well, I mean, there are scenes like he's talking to Earth through the camera, so that could happen. He makes that joke. He's like, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
There's a great bit where, like, because Rocky's got amazing hearing and he can hear through walls.
Yeah.
And Ryan Gosling's just, they move in together where Rocky sets up a habitat for himself because
the inside his ship.
Yeah, because Earth's atmosphere would kill him, and their atmosphere would kill Ryan Gosling's character. So he sets up these little like pods. Yeah, exactly, to walk around it. And
he's got like a hamster wheel he moves around in.
Yeah. And Ryan Gosling's talking to the camera, and he's just like, "Oh my god, he won't leave me alone." Like he's very his species are very much about, like, they watch each other sleep. They're constantly in each other's face, you know. And so he just wants, like, some privacy. And
he's like whispering,
Yeah, and Rocky's just like, who are you talking
He's
to?
like, you talking about me? You talking Rocky?
Immediately, I was like, that's what it's like having a kid.
Like, it did feel like a father-son relationship for a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought they did. I thought it was
so well done.
Yeah,
man. And you can't instantly you fall in love with Rocky.
Yeah,
because he's this little thing who's super smart. By the way, did you notice he had little tool belts on him and shit?
Yeah,
they put like a little tool belt on him,
absolutely.
and he had
he talks about his mate, and he's got like a little almost like a
tattoos,
tattoo of or like the scratch marks on his arm, and like
he has his name, and he puts his arms together, and it's like a tattoo, and like that's my name.
It's so good. Yeah, and I was just like, there's so much like thought put into that character, for yet again, it's just a rock.
Right. Yeah. And they eventually figure out that it's the surface of this planet, which is a gas giant, is emitting a biochemical predator, basically a predator
that's
that
a
microorganism that eats astrophage.
Yeah.
So they figure, okay, we can replicate. That's good. We just have to scoop some of it up and replicate it and take it back to our planets. Problem solved.
Yeah.
The problem is none of their ships were designed to actually go into the atmosphere. Right. So they have to. So Rocky designs a chain and basically a giant ball to go fishing. Yeah. And because he can't spacewalk, Ryan Gosling has to be in the outside to pick it up.
Yeah.
So they figure that out through trial and error. His Ryan Gosling ship gets banged up pretty good.
Yeah.
As they're trying to pull out of the atmosphere of this planet. Out of the magnetic pull of it, because if they don't, they're going to crash into the planet itself and burn up. Ryan Gosling gets knocked out, and he can't. The only way to get out of that spiral is to hit the
centrifuge.
Ship. Yeah, it's a centrifuge that creates artificial gravity.
Yeah.
So that's the only way to kind of spin out of that planet's orbit.
Yep.
But Ryan Gosling's knocked out, so Rocky breaks out of his hamster. Oh, I know, man.
Everyone in the theater was like,
no, I know.
Like,
Rocky breaks out of his hamster wheel, immediately starts kind of burning up.
He's you just see the atmosphere hit him, and it's like, because I thought it was like, he's going to hold his breath and be fine. And then you see
burns
it like almost burning.
Yeah, it's just like the black smoke coming off with like black oil coming out. Yeah. He hits the centrifuge, saves the ship, and then drags Ryan Gosling, who's unconscious, to like this robot, medical robot. Mm-hmm. And then Ryan Gosling comes out of it a couple days later, or whatever it is, and he sees what looks like oil everywhere, and Rocky's behind his pod. It looks like, and we don't know if he's alive or not.
Yeah.
And so earlier in the movie, like you said, Rocky species, when they sleep, They can't wake up at all. They go into a hibernation period, basically.
Yeah.
So somebody has to watch over them.
Protect them.
So Ryan Gosling starts sleeping next to Rocky's habitat because Rocky's like standing like inches away from him. Yeah, just like watching him sleep. He's like, okay, it's not my species, but okay.
Yeah.
So then he sees Rocky asleep. He's like, don't worry, buddy. I'll watch you while you sleep. And he sleeps next to Rocky. And oh my God. And so the whole movie, the entire time, we don't know if Rocky's alive or not.
Right.
And finally he comes out of it, and it's just like, my theater was like, every single person in the theater just awed, and we see Rocky come out of it.
I missed that whole part. I went to the bathroom,
Oh, dude, you missed a good one.
No, yeah, I was like, I saw him dead in his little
like,
tube
I'm
thing.
out.
And then it's like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And then
Gotta make a few Rockies of my own.
I mean, yeah, I just drink too much soda, you get the kidney stones.
Yeah, I was definitely when he found Rocky and wouldn't move. I was like, oh my god! Like I was like tearing up. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
But eventually they figure out Rocky comes out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of go their own separate ways. And of course, it's a really sad thing where Rocky is saying goodbye to his friend.
Right.
We think that's the end of the movie, and Ryan Gosling puts himself back into pretty much like stasis to go to sleep. Gets woken out of the computer and said there's a fuel leak.
Yeah.
And the astrophage
it's the predator. Because they raise it in incubation in this metallized xenon, which is what Rocky's ship is made out of.
Yeah.
And so they were like, we were using
contaminant.
this, to contain it, but it adapted to it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, I have a little bit on the ship, but Rocky's whole ship is made of it. They're just gonna eat through that whole thing.
Yeah, and so he says in a couple days, Rocky will be out of fuel, stranded in space, and when he's gonna die a slow, painful death of radiation, which we find out his crew died of radiation.
Yeah, they don't know about radiation.
Exactly. Yeah. So Ryan Gosling makes a decision at first because it's a one-way mission. He's just gonna send pods back.
Yeah.
To Earth with all the information, the logs, the predator, the biosphere,
which
predator.
was the initial idea.
Exactly, yeah,
right. Because he didn't think he was going to
make
back,
it. Yeah, but Rocky's like, well, I'll just give you some of my fuel so you can get back, and that should be good. And he's like, oh my god, thank you,
because he's like, Rocky will take for him it'll take an extra 6 years.
And that was an interesting scene because for Ryan Gosling's character is like, it's okay, I've accepted it. It's my mission. So I just give his fuel. He's like, oh yes, and then Rocky's like, I thought you said you didn't want it. He's like, I didn't mean it. And because he says that Rocky doesn't have a word for it, but he says it's brave. Yeah, it's bravery, which comes into play later on in the end of the film. But he sends the pods out, turns the ship around, meets up with Rocky, and then again, it was just like, I want to cry, man, because like he reaches Rocky's ship, which is dead in space now. And starts banging on, and we see Rocky, and Rocky like again doesn't have face or mouth or anything, but we can still emote. And he's like, "That's right, buddy. I came back for you." And they pound
fist the bump.
Fist my bump. Yeah, they pound fists through the glass, and we see that he obviously was able to take Rocky on his ship. Yeah, gets to Rocky's planet, and I'm really glad the movie did this, man. Because at first I was like, it's gonna be another like downer. Everything's all fucked up. Right. One of the two main characters dies. But no, at the end, we see that Rocky's planet has created a habitat for Ryan Gosling. Rocky visits him every day, is so excited to hang out with him. Yeah. And then we see Ryan Gosling like teaching young Rocky
rock monsters.
Yeah.
And there's little things there. So in Ryan Gosling's ship, there is like an LED screen lab so that he doesn't go crazy. There's images of Earth. Yeah. So he gets to show Rocky Earth. So they're able to recreate it on their planet. And then I don't know if you noticed, but at the end of the movie, Ryan Gosling can understand Rocky without the translation.
I saw that.
Like he just speaks that language now. You know,
I saw that. By the way, I love how Rocky's like, "What's your mate's name?" And it's this long thing. And you ever notice when he's saying her name, he's like holding his hands up?
Yeah, it's just
beautiful. He's just like beautiful. Yeah, and he's like praising her. Yeah, and at the end, it's like Brock or whatever it was. Like that's like the last syllable of it or whatever. It's just like this beautiful thing he's singing. Then Brock.
Yeah, it was so well done. And then and you do get to see a little vision of Earth. Yeah, and they do get the message, so they can start working on saving them. But there is do we want to talk about the twist?
So the twist. No, we had to. So at the end, at the end, finally we see that Rocky says, "Oh, by the way, our scientists are working on a way for you to." And he says, all sad, for you to get back home. He's like, "Well, can I think of it?" Yes. Take as much time as you want to think of it. But the twist is, eventually we see that what had happened was Ryan Gosling was not originally supposed to go on this mission, which is weird because, like in the movie, the trailer is all set up that he was originally part of the mission. Yeah. But as it turns out, some of the scientists were killed because they were using too much astrophage. Yeah. It blew up. It's highly volatile. Yeah. Blows up, kills about them. Situation. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And so now their scientists. I mean, in a way. Their scientist is now dead, and he's the only one that's been working with the team who has pretty much from the very beginning. His experience. So the director of the program, who's in charge of making all these decisions, says, "Sorry, you have to go. Like there's nobody else." And Ryan Gosling's like, no, I'm not a scientist. I'm not an astronaut.
Yeah.
I'm not. And he says it. I'm not brave. He's not a brave person. And as it turns out, he's actually a coward.
Yeah.
And when they say you're going, that's all there is to it.
No family here.
No family. Yeah.
You don't even have a dog.
Yeah.
And
it turns out Ryan Gosling literally runs away, and his security team has to chase him, and it's so pathetic.
Right.
Him running away because even the
tries climbing the cabinet.
Because even the bodyguard that he's kind of bonded with, who's helped him out, kind of looks at him like, "Dude, are you come on serious?"
No, he gives him a learn. It's like you can do it. Like,
he can do it, but as he's being arrested, he's like looking at him like, "Serious?" Because he calls out to him, and the guy's just like looking at him like, "Come on, bro!" But then he says, "You can do it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, it seems like there's disappointment on his face towards
everyone kind of believes in him but him.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And so they knock him out.
Literally knock him out.
And throw him on the ship.
Yep. They put him in a coma.
Yep. And as it turns out, he actually did find that bravery that everybody thought he had. But I love that twist because the entire time...
You think he's going to be the one steps up.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I'm ready to go. And we had that conversation with him and Rocky about, what's that word?
Yeah.
Oh, it's called bravery.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't have, as it turns out. But eventually he finds it.
Yeah.
Just
had to be thrown out in the middle of space.
Exactly, yeah. So it's a beautiful film, man. And I love Rocky. It's, again, you can't help but fall in love with him.
Yeah.
Both characters are so fun, and their chemistry between him and a rock crab is great.
The books, I mean, if you guys really want to read the book, it's really good.
Yeah.
There's a lot more of them, the whole, them working on their language.
So I heard.
It takes a lot longer in the book.
Yeah.
There's a lot more experiments of, trying to figure out things, which, of course, they have to condense for a movie.
Yeah.
There's some stuff with the Earth that's very interesting, They nuke the ice caps to keep the world warm. Basically, they're we need to create global warming, which they don't do in the movie. But
probably a little touchy. But
yeah. But so there's stuff like that, like how desperate the humans are getting.
Sure,
and then at the ending in the book, he has this huge basically sanctuary.
Yeah.
In the book, it's just a hut.
Oh, really?
He doesn't have all that space, and he's you can see physically he's years older. It took a long time
on Rocky's planet.
Yeah, it took him a long time to get to Rocky's planet.
Oh, I see.
And he's maybe 10, 15 years older.
Uh-huh.
So it's interesting. They didn't age him up because I thought they were going to age him up for the end of the movie.
Yeah, because it just seems like he just went into hyperspace.
And then they'll we can go back. So but you see, the humans back on Earth when they get the information, she looks physically older. She's
in this movie she definitely looks older.
Yeah, she aged 10, 15 years.
Right,
so
right.
You see the time shift.
Yeah.
With what's going on in space too.
Yeah, and they're also it's also implied that it's already getting colder because wherever they are, it's already snowing.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, maybe there's something to do with relativity as well because he was traveling so fast, he wouldn't be aging.
That's true. That's true. That's
a good
point.
There's a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Does Andy Weir have a background in science, or
no? So
he just refers to
he talks to a lot of JPL guys.
Yeah.
He talks to a lot of people at NASA.
Okay.
So he's got. I think he's very good at keeping the science really accurate.
His background is in computer science, so he's not necessarily an actual computer.
Because I was just wondering, astrophage, did he make the name up himself, or did he?
Well, it's the two root words are star and eater. So
okay. So.
Star Eater. But find in Latin.
Star Eater, yeah. But man, I really love this movie. I kind of feel like going to see it again too.
I'm
it's so
planning
good.
on it. So
again, man,
did you guys see it in 7mm?
No,
I saw it on IMAX.
At the City Walk?
Yeah, no, at I know. It's not the real IMAX. I get it. Okay, Justin.
What? I'm just saying, when he's right, he's right.
It's true. No, he is right.
I'm going to try and go
it
see
is not
it
a real
on
IMAX.
Saturday with him. Because I'm going to be working, but I'm going to try and get out work and get over
with
there.
him and Tim?
Yeah, was it 9:30?
What? It's not solid invite. What the fuck?
What do you mean? He sent the invite.
Sent the invite. You gotta go on the Discord, baby.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even. It was on the regular chat too. It was on.
I might go to that.
All right.
Well, you better answer because he was asking me. I was like, nah, I'm good.
9:30, huh? Yeah, I'll probably make. 7mm. 7mm?
Yeah.
IMAX?
IMAX 70.
Damn. Okay, I might have to go to
it. Might be full though. Remember he only got 2 extra tickets. So
but guess you're not going, Watson.
Check.
Guess you're not going.
Damn it. Should have said a goddamn thing.
But yeah, overall, it's not doing well. The box office is only 148. The budget was about 250. So come on, guys.
Where are you, ladies who support Ryan Gosling? Okay?
And also, what the fuck, man? Because everybody's like, oh, everything's a sequel, everything's a franchise movie nowadays. What the fuck?
This one,
here we go. It's something
I don't
original.
think there's a lot of competition for the next few weeks, so I think it's gonna be.
I hope so.
A bird.
Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah, I hope
but
so.
it's
my theater was packed, so I was happy about that.
It's just like they didn't go out for Nice Guys, and they're not going out for this. So come on, guys.
I just saw an interview with him, and he was like,
He's very
talking about Nice
yeah.
Guys, and he was like, yeah, we got killed by Angry Birds because it came out the same day.
Yeah, it's true, it did.
But I'm like, everybody loves The Notebook or whatever. Like, why don't all the ladies show up to Nice Guys?
I love Nice Guys. It was great.
This is one of the best
buddy
cop movies ever made.
I didn't show for it. Sorry.
Oh, buddy.
And that's why we don't have a sequel. God damn it!
Yeah, I've heard it's good, man. I gotta watch it.
So fucking good.
I heard. I heard good things about it, so I do want to watch it.
Jeez, he's not gonna watch it.
I probably.
We'll ask him next time we're on the podcast.
Yeah.
So obviously you guys recommend this?
Oh yeah.
Intro to Nerdom recommend.
It's one of those films that I think it's like a 4-quadrant film. Like everyone's gonna enjoy that.
I gotta hop on Letterboxd and put all 5 stars.
Definitely getting it on media when it comes on. On Blu-ray when it comes out. Yep.
And for Halloween, I'm gonna try to see if I can get some paper mache together and make my own Rocky costume. Don't know if it's gonna work out.
I think if you go on the Regal app right now, they are selling little Rocky like shoulder puppet things.
Really?
Yeah.
No, but I want to be Rocky.
Oh, you want to be Rocky?
Yeah. That's why I'm doing a whole paper mache thing. Yeah.
I was surprised they didn't do a Rocky popcorn bucket.
Yeah, I know.
I was surprised.
They had the Gosling helmet popcorn bucket.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see you as Rocky.
I want to see. Yeah, but you got to crawl around on all fours.
Well, no, because I'm to make the arms. Those are gonna be paper mache arms, and like 2 of them will be connected to my arms, and then the other 2 will be just dangling off the side, and then I'm gonna have to shove food up the center because that's how he eats.
That's
so
his mouth.
I can't just eat normally.
Yeah.
So I won't be in a ball because that's just I won't be able to work that out.
Could you then get Carmine to go as Tar from Interstellar? So he's just a big box robot, and then you're a robot or you're a rock.
From
Interstellar.
Yes, that would be great. Actually, I said what could be a sequel to Project Hail Mary is if, let's say, Ryan Gosling didn't go back from and Rocky's ship crashed on a planet, and then Rocky had to live amongst an alien planet for years to come, and then another ship crashes on their planet, and it's Tim Allen's group from Galaxy Quest, and you get Rocky's this huge giant rock monster.
That's what it is. That's what it is. He's angry now.
Yeah, he's upset. He's like, no one came for me.
You forgot us.
And then
it's like
where is Grace?
Where's Grace?
Yeah.
We can't understand. That's why we couldn't hear him in the Galaxy Quest, because we didn't know the language yet.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
That's what it is. I don't like that story.
Andy Weir.
That means Rocky's.
That's the movie that he's written.
So this is the prequel to Galaxy Quest.
That means Rocky's planet died because he never made it back. I don't like that.
Man.
I don't like that storyline. Let's forget about it.
I mean,
all those little rock children, man. They're not gonna learn nothing.
Those are so cute.
Rocks in space. I would watch. If there was a Star Trek movie where it was all rock people from Rocky's planet, I'd watch it.
Yeah,
it's just all puppet.
I loved the design of the ship. His ship, by the way,
was so cool. It looked great.
Weirdly 3D printed look of of this copper.
A lot of
the inside was really interesting.
Yeah. A lot of the inside reminded me of Interstellar with
the
threaded time dilation
that's
thing.
Exactly
and I was like, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
because when he would hit certain strings of it would activate. I was like, oh, that's cool.
That's cool how he's walking around. He's holding his arms. Look
at my stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. Yeah.
And then he's just slowly trying to move
the suit that he made for him.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool to see the inside of your ship.
Yeah.
It was a fun movie, man. I had a great time watching it. Definitely get it on physical media when it comes out, and I'm glad. Let's get more movies like this. Dude.
Yeah, feel good.
Like this. Feel good movies. Yeah, man. Let's go back to that. God damn it. Yeah. I think so.
Well, I mean, I wonder if Flanagan, because he's going to be doing the reboot or remake of The Mist. Let's see if he'll go with a happier ending.
Oh,
well, because Darabont changed the ending.
Yeah.
And Stephen King had a happier ending, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to see a happy ending.
Yeah,
you like the fucked up ending?
Was he gonna pull out the gun and be like,
even Stephen King said he liked Darabont's ending more than his own.
I mean, it's bleak as shit.
Very bleak. Yeah.
That was great.
Very fucking
But
bleak.
I think it
It's
makes
real.
the movie.
Although I wouldn't have been as dumb because it's like you put the little kid head next to someone else's head. It's a smaller skull, so the bullet can go through into it, and then you have a
Chad has thought
bullet.
about this.
Yeah.
Chad has like sat there and thought about this.
I'm like, problem solved.
So you have extra
I got one left for me. Boom.
Oh my god, Chad's really thought about this.
No,
I hug my son, and then I put the gun against my head and blow both of our earrings out.
Well, I'm just like, if that ending isn't part of that movie, that just becomes like a Monster of the Week movie.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
I think it would have been, not heralded as much as it is today.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then we just got also some news that, sucks, but I think a lot of us are conflicted about. It's the Buffy New Sunnydale reboot on Hulu was canceled.
Yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar went on social media a couple days ago and shared the news. I'm not entirely certain what went on behind the scenes in terms of who made the decision, but it apparently came down to either the head of Hulu, who's in charge right now, or executive.
I think it was like a producer.
Yeah, was the guy that decided to shelve it. The pilot apparently was made, it was produced, it was was put out, and Hulu took a look at it, and I would have. I don't know exactly how this industry works entirely, but I thought that because it's a Hulu show, it's owned by Disney. Fox is owned by Buffy the Vampire Slayer is under Fox, I guess. Yeah. Hulu decided not to, and it was a Hulu show. And they have the entire library on there of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I would assume that they are kind of obligated to pick it up, but apparently they were not. They took a look at the pilot and was like, no, thanks.
I don't think they're going to shop it around.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't think they can.
Yeah.
Because Disney owns it. So,
yeah.
So from what I'm reading, again, none of us have seen the trailer. The script was, I don't know if it's leaked, but it's online. Mm-hmm. Apparently they were not impressed at Hulu from the pilot. So none of us have seen the trailer. I mean, the pilot. We probably won't ever see the pilot now at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I don't know if they can shop it around because it is a Disney property. I don't know. So
it's crazy to me because it's like it's not like there wasn't a lot of interest. A lot of people were interested.
Tons of interest. Yeah. There's an entire convention on this called
HomeCon.
Well,
sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say there's. I mean, how Warner Brothers has been selling off like Looney Tunes and stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, Disney could decide like, well, we're not really going to make any more money off this. We could sell it to somebody else and get something in return. So there's the smallest of chances, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
And you had a Academy Award nominated director. The director of Hamnet just did this pilot. It's not like there wasn't a big name attached to it.
Right. I mean, I guess some people pointing out that she also did Eternals, which wasn't great. Yeah. So it's like it comes down to, well, is it that obviously she's a great director? I loved Hamnet, but it comes down to, I guess, what I've been reading online is it that her strengths lie in art indie films that are more art based as opposed to action based thrillers like Eternals, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Is that where her strengths lie, more in those? I know that I think for Eternals they had to bring in like stunt coordinators because that's not her background.
Right.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that she's a bad director, but it's conflicting, man. Because like from what I've heard, it's just I did read the pilot episode. People are saying it wasn't up to par. Again, I don't know because I haven't seen the pilot itself.
Well, right.
I mean,
it's all speculation.
Exactly. Rumor, like I have no verification of it, but like some stuff I heard was like she was being she had too many demands on set, and like she also wanted to like
Chloe Zhao?
Yeah, Chloe Zhao, and she wanted to direct every episode, and like I mean, that would obviously cost them more money to have her direct everything.
She's not cheap, I'm sure.
And apparently they were open to get different directors for episodes. But
Yeah,
so I don't know if that was like another straw in the hat of just like, we're not going to go through with it or something like that. But like, that. Yeah.
I understand if you want to maintain a vibe of a show, and it's good to keep the same creating.
You could be a showrunner.
Yeah. But also, I can understand, like, from a business standpoint of going, like, hey, we can hire, like, 6 directors at 10 times cheaper than you.
Yeah. And her just, being nominated for Oscar and stuff like that ups her price probably. I don't know how that works exactly.
Or her demand.
Or demand.
Yeah, demand for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's, from what I've read, I'm reading the screenplay itself. It also Buffy Summers doesn't come into play. She's like, it seems like 10 seconds of the first.
They're pulling a Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, exactly. Not even that. I mean, he didn't even show up in the Force Awakens, but it seems like she was in like the last like 10 seconds. From what I read, she's in she works as like some type of insurance salesman now, like an executive or something, in like some corporate building, and they say Buffy Summers. Yes, she kind of turns her head, and that's it. Like cut to black.
Oh, okay.
From what I read, it's just in it.
There's like an alert on our computer that says this earthquake or something happened
or something.
Something like, they don't say Hellmouth, but it's like earthquake or whatever happened in Sunnyvale. And then you see her or cuts to her face,
which is, I mean, she's an iconic character. I don't know why they would make the decision to not feature her until like I guess maybe if she would, how I would see it is the main character, I think Jade or something.
I think it's Nova.
Nova, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the next generation.
Yeah, next generation. She doesn't know she's a Slayer. She gets into a fight with a vampire and dusts him, kills him, stakes him, and she's like, "Oh shit, you're a Slayer!" And like she's in high school, just like Buffy Summer was. As she's hitting puberty, hitting her teenage years, that's when like the Slayer powers activate.
Right.
So that's what happens to her. She doesn't know she's a Slayer. I would assume it would be somewhere in the middle where she does fight a vampire, realize she's a Slayer, and then somewhere in there she's in trouble, getting her ass kicked or something. Buffy comes in and saves her, and so middle of the pilot.
That would make more sense. And like the fact, I think somewhere in that pilot they're talking about who Giles is, like books and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and it seems like the vampire and monster world has been forgotten. The way they're talking about it, and which wouldn't really make sense because of the built world of Buffy and Angel, like the amount of creatures and things in there. How would people not really know? I mean, I understand they're kind of under the veil of they don't exist, but like how would it'd be that distant from each other? I don't know. It just feels like,
I agree. Yeah, because it seems so. From reading the pilot script, it seems that somehow Sunnydale has been kind of rebuilt.
Yeah,
and Buffy is like more of a myth and more of a legend now than actual reality, which I don't know how that it hasn't been 50 years or something. It's it hasn't
been
the
Matrix reset.
Yeah, it hasn't even been 30. So it's like, well, okay, I don't know how that people forget that quickly, but how Sunnydale rebuilt, who knows? Fine, I could understand them kind of. Oh, we've rebuilt Sunnydale. It's like, and the Hellmouth was technically plugged up, in the last episode of Buffy. So I could kind of see that, but I don't know how Buffy's kind of been forgotten to an extent. And like again, you said it's like the monster world, the like the paranormal world that has been very well established, and Angel and Buffy's kind of been forgotten. I could kind of see where they would go with that, but it's also seems like it's been forgotten like a lot.
Yeah.
It's just like we just forgot 9/11. It's just like nobody knows.
Like,
it's
like
what?
the Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Exactly.
Like, they were Ghostbusters.
Yes, exactly.
And I don't think that would work in this world because
well, you have a world also with magic. You could say it was a magic
spell,
and maybe at it or something.
Like maybe over the town. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Or something.
But yeah, it's just I don't know. Some of the dialogue felt a little stilted. It did seem like they were kind of doing that kind of Josh Whedon kind of quippy thing, but it wasn't landing as well. It seemed. Again, I haven't seen the pilot, so I don't know. Ryan Kiera Armstrong was Nova, the new Slayer. Yeah. So I don't, again, I'm conflicted by this because I want Buffy the Vampire Slayer to come back in some form, and I was really excited to see this because I was a fan since I watched it when I was in high school. Like that's right. I was one of the originals, from the original generation who watched it.
Yeah, me and my high school girlfriend every Tuesday night.
Yeah, man. We would watch, and I've been a fan of it since. I have the entire box set. I go to Hellmouth Con every year, which is the Buffy convention. Sarah Michelle Gellar is great. So I want Buffy to come back in some form or the other, but I would prefer for it to come back in the best form of it.
Yeah.
Instead of kind of what we've got. And this is one of the few franchises that we haven't gotten anything basically since the show ended.
There was comic book.
Yeah, I was about to say we got Joss Whedon's comic book, Buffy season 8.
Yeah, there's also on Boom Studios they're doing a comic book called Buffy the Last Slayer, which is kind of like Last Ronin kind of deal where it's a dystopic future. It's Buffy 30 years later.
Oh wow.
And the world's kind of gone to mess.
Well, and that's the thing.
It's good. It's a good book.
If the show did happen, all those comics would not be canon anymore.
No. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
So you got to take the pro and con of that. Like, are you glad we get to keep those as canon, or would you rather have something else take its place?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So it's conflicting, because I want the best Buffy Vampire Slayer we can get. And apparently some people didn't think this was it. So I would love to see Sarah Michelle Gellar back in action as Buffy. When they introduced a new Slayer, I was like, okay, I get it, but it kind of felt to me like the latest the latest installments of the Scream franchise, where it's a new generation. Like I don't give a fuck about these kids, dude. Like I don't care. Like I want to see Sydney in action. That's what I want to see. I don't give a fuck about this new generation trying. And as it turns out, it didn't work out great.
That's why I think, if anything, it should have been like a mini series, and you're reuniting the original people, not a new. I mean, it'd be fun to get a new generation there, or maybe you could end the mini series with the new generation, but it's mainly the core group.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like you're following, this is their last ride, and how they kind of did the movie for Firefly.
Yeah.
Give them one more last.
Well, unfortunately, we've now lost Nicholas Brendon. We lost Michelle Trachtenberg a couple of years ago. Last year.
Yeah.
So we are losing that core group.
True.
Unfortunately, they've gotten smaller and smaller.
Very much so, yeah.
And unfortunately, like Nicholas Brendon, Xander is such a huge character for that show.
Very much so.
I don't know if you can do another bring them all together. It's not,
I mean, I think you can kind of fill the gap with like not. I'm trying to think of Seth Green. He could kind of take his place.
That's true.
Because they were kind of similar characters after the werewolf whole situation.
Right. Yeah.
So I think he could take that spot, and then Chloe is still there with. I don't know if she kept her witch powers or not. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen
Willow?
Yeah, Willow.
Yeah. Willow, she kept them. Yeah.
Yeah, and
she became a good witch.
Yeah. So I think, and then if the Niles if he's still working,
Giles?
I don't know. Giles?
Yeah.
Why did I say Niles?
Frasier? You're crossing your
Brits.
No. At a certain point I jumped ship and I was an Angel guy. I didn't finish Buffy, so.
Oh, you didn't?
It was on.
The vampires call.
I did the season where Michelle joined, and then I kind of stopped at the end of that. And then I was just watching Angel because I was like, oh yeah. You get these cool demons on this side. This is the cool side.
It's the grittier
It's not
show.
just vampires all the time.
Yeah, Angel was I
liked how weird it was.
It got into some weird lore. Yeah, some weird adventures, and then the ending was very.
There were some ones that creeped me out because it was like there was a whole like puppet like hypnoptizing kids through the TV.
Puppet,
it was like
I forgot about that. Yeah,
it's terrifying.
Yeah.
But no, So I think there's. Like how they did with 24, they brought back miniseries here and there, and those worked amazingly. So it's just like you can do it. You just have to keep it contained. And
well, I mean, still going with the Joss Whedon verse stuff. We did get an announcement that the cast of Firefly coming together to possibly
Yeah.
do an animated series.
Yes.
Or animated.
Leave the segues up to me, yeah?
Okay, sorry.
That was my next one.
Oh, man.
we didn't know. I sorry.
Yeah,
he tried to capture that firefly in a jar.
Oh.
That wasn't a segue. That was
No, it
just me
wasn't.
making a.
Yeah,
pun.
why would he use that? Okay.
Oh, okay.
I would use that, Have you ever tried to catch a firefly in a jar? No, yeah, we'll.
But you
we'll
can catch it with a network. Net.
Anyway, but yes, Buffy, the new Sunnydale, and within the universe, yes, we are getting a Firefly animation has been announced. But just finishing up with Buffy, it's conflicting because it's something that I was really looking forward to, and then I don't know, like, I want to take the side of the creatives, Chloe Zhao and Sarah Michelle Gellar, who were saying that this was something they were really invested in, but unfortunately, the last couple years we've been getting reboots that are just like not up to par, or they've kind of fucked them up somehow. I'm not saying this was going to be one of them, but I just don't. I prefer to get the best version of it, and if this wasn't it, then it's. I hope that we do. I just hope that this isn't it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like Sarah Michelle Gellar may be like, fuck it, like I don't want to do this anymore.
She seemed really bummed. Yeah. She did that, post about it. She was like, she was the one that brought it out to the fans, going like, "I'm sorry, this isn't happening."
Yeah.
But she said like, if the apocalypse, happens, beat me.
Yeah.
Which is,
line from the show.
Yeah. And so I think it is close to her heart now. And
so I just hope that she's not. I know she's bummed out by it, but I hope she's not bummed out enough that she's like, no, I'm not going to do anything else. If there is, a something that is going to be remade and or we get a second chance at this. I don't know.
What was that? Kristen Bell. What was her show?
Veronica Mars. Yeah.
Didn't they do like a Kickstarter to
they
do?
Did, and they got like one more season of it.
Yeah. So I think if the fans really wanted it and like Sarah was able to back it, like they could promote it that way by doing.
But it's one of these things. It's all the rights and who's got the rights.
I mean,
and
there's
got
that
control
too.
Of it.
But I think if a celebrity was at the forefront of it, she could probably make that push.
Yeah, and there's an audience for it, man. There's a huge audience for it. People, this is a beloved show, a beloved franchise. So and again, it's one of the few franchises we haven't gotten anything for aside from the comics.
Yeah.
They haven't. Everything else is getting rebooted constantly. Terminator. Yeah. Star Wars. Constant reboots and constant new shows, and this is the one thing that we had aside from the comics we haven't gotten anything of in the last 20 plus years. So I hope we get a second chance at this, or they go with this, whatever, however it is, however it works out. I hope we get something from this, because I was so excited after 20 years of waiting for this, and they're like, oh, dangle in front of you. Never mind.
You finally felt some serenity, would you say?
I finally felt like there was a fire inside my fly. Wait, no. But yes,
some ointment.
Yeah. Switching to Firefly, we got an animation. Have you watched the entire Firefly series?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. That was one of the shows that everybody agrees it was canceled way too soon.
It's crazy. Stellar 25 years ago.
Yeah, dude. Stellar cast. I didn't really catch on to it until like the late or early like 2010s, because I knew what it was, but I was like, oh, it's another Whedon show. Cool, I'll get to it eventually. Then it got canceled, and I was like, oh shit. And then it was off the air forever. Yeah. And then I finally got to watch, I think on Netflix. They released the entire first season
somewhere. I think it was Netflix first.
And then I finally watched the movie because they made the Serenity film.
Yes, which is great.
And I was like, oh shit! Like I've been sleeping on this. This is such a great show. But yeah, do you know much more?
Yeah, so Dave Fillion has been doing these little social posts where it's like him meeting different cast members, going, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" That's awesome. And then they were all at a con recently, and they made the announcement that they've got Shadow Machine, which is an animated studio, to do their animation for it. They've got them locked in. They've got Disney give them the A-OK, Fox give them the A-OK. They're just trying to build hype about it is the big thing. They were like, please post about it.
Yeah.
And it will be an animated series or mini series set in between the end of the show and the movie.
Yeah.
So you can have washback.
Yeah, I was curious when they were doing the whole approaching everyone's house. It's like, well, he couldn't go to Alan Tudyk because his character died. So But that makes more sense that it takes place in between then. And then it makes even more sense that it's animated because they'd be so much older if they did
and they
live
even
action.
said that, I mean, unfortunately, Ron Glass, who played Shepherd Book, passed away.
Oh, yeah.
But they're going to, I think they said they were going to recast.
Oh, really?
Because it's animated, you can do just sound alike.
Who would be your...
I was thinking Phil Lamar would be a great voice match.
Okay. Phil Lamar?
Yeah.
I was the dad from Sister.
I don't know that.
I know I can see his face. I don't know his. Phil Lamar would be good. Yeah. Sisters. Yeah, I know.
Or who's the guy that does Cyborg's voice?
From
David Christopher Houston. David Christopher Houston.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me. No, I'm thinking of this guy, Tim Reed.
Oh, Tim Reed. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because he kind of looks like him too. With,
right.
Like if you put the gray hair in the back and.
Well, it's animated. It doesn't have to look like.
Well, I mean, there's that true, but he's got that deep
Reed,
timbre to his voice that fits with that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just think he would be a good fit.
He'd crush it. Yeah.
But also, I don't know if it would be just like too much if the from Stargate the guy who voiced the new God of War.
Oh, Christopher Judge.
Is that
his name?
He's got a I think that's right. Christopher Judge.
Here, boy.
Yeah, he's got a deep enough voice for there as well.
But yeah, I hope it happens. Yet again, it's one of those things that's they're still trying to see if people are into it. But it's crazy because I mean this is a show that lasted 13 episodes in a movie, and it's like still people love this property.
Yeah.
Still,
Did they
dress
say
up like it? And there's comics and everything.
Did they say who was writing for them? Or
oh no, I don't think.
Because that can always be the if it's not the same. Back and forth that they usually.
I know Joss Whedon is not involved.
No,
if he is, he might be and just be under a pseudonym. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's what I've heard is he's doing mostly now is lost script doctoring under a fake name. So
yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I mean, yeah, I'm excited for it too. It's when was Serenity? 2005.
Yeah, somewhere in there, or 27.
Do we know if it's going to take place after that, or
no?
It's
be
before,
in between the show and that, because
yeah.
that way you can have those characters interact.
He wasn't paying attention to you.
No, it's okay.
No, I'm sorry. I was looking up the dad from Sister.
Oh, sorry.
Sister.
Sorry.
So,
I thought everybody.
And I got the name wrong anyway.
I thought in an internet hole of
I thought everybody knew
TV dads flying about.
I mean, anyone who's listening to the podcast knows the dad from Sister. I don't need to tell them the
You
real
didn't
name.
know the name. So.
I didn't need to know the name because it's the dad.
You
from
didn't know
Sister.
the name because you didn't know it.
I looked because you guys were like so befuddled. Who's the dad? And so I had to look it up. But but everybody when I say the dad from Sister, everybody knows.
Oh man,
who watched up on TGIF.
Look at our phone lines are blinking right now.
Yeah,
it's going crazy.
All the Sister fans.
Sister.
And then you had Smart Guy that came on right after it later. That was like their brother. It was okay. It was not bad. It was not bad. Come on, it was not bad. Come on.
It was no Sister. Come on, no Sister. It was no Sister.
But I could see myself on the character. No, I don't.
Do you remember the sisters' names? No, you don't.
Tia and Tamara. Boom.
What was the last name?
That didn't matter.
Maori. Oh.
Wow.
You had it up.
No, I didn't. I
had it up.
MWO. I might be spelling it wrong.
Maury.
Why didn't they say Chad could have been the voice? I don't know.
Yeah, why not Chad?
Give us your best Shepherd book here.
I forget how he sounds.
Oh, man.
He's a very deep voice.
He's just like, I don't think we could do that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
perfect.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Doesn't he quote stuff like the Bible or something? I forget.
I don't remember that.
I thought he was the guy who kind of like helped people learn their lesson or something.
Yeah,
like that.
He had a secret past.
Yeah.
Like we didn't know about. He somehow was involved in the high command structure. We know that.
Was it called the Federation?
Yeah, the Federation. Yeah. No, it wasn't. It couldn't have been Federation. They would have got.
No, you can. No. It's not the Federation from Star Trek, but I almost positive it was called the Alliance or something like that.
Yeah, maybe Alliance.
Something like that.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you think we'll get back the Russian torture guy? Did he die in the show?
Russian torture guy.
The big guy?
No, he was the old man who was torturing Nathan Fillion.
Oh, yes.
He was like, "Hello, I have you here."
It'd be great to have him back. Yeah, I love that.
But I forget if he died in the show or not.
I don't know.
He was like one of their main antagonists.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Came across, but
I remember trying to watch.
He was in
live.
Dead Silence. He was the old man who used to be the young boy that got scared. Where his sister was, he thought his sister was in the cupboard, and he's like,
oh, "That's right, that's right."
Him.
Yeah,
I like
right,
you miming scared. It's
yeah.
It's good for
startled.
audio media.
I'm startled. I'm so startled right now.
I'm so startled. Oh my god! I'm so startled. I'm so startled. I'm excited for Firefly and animated series.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it gets made, and I'm gonna watch it because again, this is another property that we, aside from comic books, that we really haven't gotten anything from in 20 years, man. Holy shit. Yeah, and the Serenity movie's great. I love it.
Yeah.
So, canceled before its time, and it sucks that it didn't get the love that it really deserved.
Maybe this Firefly show will light the way for Buffy, right? Because the Firefly has light, and then it can light the way for Buffy.
So anyway, I like the face you're doing. Huh? Like all white eyed.
See what I did there?
See that?
I'm gonna give myself a cookie.
You deserve it. We're also, speaking of animated shows being made into live action, vice versa. One Piece season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So far,
I saw you were watching some of it.
I'm on the 5th episode.
Mm-hmm. The garden one, right?
The garden one, yeah. Oh man, this is a really good show. I haven't seen the anime. I saw the first 2 or 3 episodes of the animated series.
And
so
you weren't
I
a
don't
fan
know.
of the anime at the time. At the time,
I was like, this seems, because again, there's 2,000 episodes or something.
Yeah.
So there's no way I can get the grasp of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the first couple episodes, it took some time for it to find its legs. So I was like, seems okay. I don't know why people were really into this thing. But then watching the live version of it, people were saying it's obviously very condensed from the animated series. So I'm definitely willing to give the animated series another chance, because what the One Piece season 2 is doing so far is phenomenal.
You're loving it?
So good. Yeah, I'm loving it, dude. I'm definitely loving it.
The money's there. I mean, it's so crazy how much is going on screen. They put everything on screen.
I think Netflix knows that since Stranger Things was on its way out, they needed some helm of the ship now that's going to hold them together. No pun intended for that. But yeah, I think right now that's their biggest show. I can't think of anything else that really pops out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it makes sense that a lot of the money would head there.
Yeah, there's a great there's a site called the One Pace, which will tell you exactly which episodes you could miss. So it's like, hey, you want to watch the show? You don't need to watch episode 70 through 95.
Oh yeah, they'll tell you about filler arc.
You can fill up so you can get through the 1,000 episodes within and you can cut 70 hours out.
I can't imagine those episodes that you can cut out. What are they? Is it
it's
them
a lot
just
of filler?
It's a lot them just going about their day on the ship.
Well, no, it's a
lot of recaps.
It happens in a lot of anime. There's a bunch of, I know on
Dragon Ball was very known for it.
Yeah,
and two guys just staring at each other at a battle for 12
except for
episodes.
and then someone throwing a fist, and the entire episode is everybody reacting to that punch being thrown.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you cut a lot of that.
Naruto had some filler arcs, but the thing is, some shows know how to do a filler arc in the sense that it shows a little character development. It also shows more of a character you wouldn't see in the regular because they weren't written about a lot. So, so I don't mind filler.
Yeah.
But I can understand if people don't. They just want the main story.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But it's more if you just want to see them more on side quests and stuff like that. But yeah, you can skip around and obviously do that. But yeah, I mean.
But in terms of this, the live action, I think, is a really great way to get people's foot in the door of the anime. The look is, I think it's pretty faithful to everything in the show. I mean, even, you got people like Captain Smoker and stuff showing up, and it looks ridiculous in real life to have this, just a buff guy in a leather jacket smoking 2 cigars. What is this?
Yeah.
It's nothing close to anything real, but then, man, they're going to get into some
crazy characters come if they keep going with this show. I mean, hopefully Netflix keeps the money going in because it gets way crazier than that.
How many episodes was the first season?
It was 10?
10, yeah.
12, something like that?
Is it going to be 10 this time, too?
This time I think it's 10 or 12. Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
And they're hour-long episodes?
A little over an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I could see with that and it's specs of an hour-long show. I'd say maybe 5 seasons. Just because the actors would probably want to do something different.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously they're gonna all age out and stuff. And,
Yeah.
and you know it's one of those things where anime, you get to you could be with a character for 14, 15
True.
years.
But I hopefully they end the anime before they end the live action.
Yeah,
because
you don't want a Game of Thrones situation.
where they make up their own ending.
You're right.
Which is,
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so far, it's, again, I don't know entirely what they're doing, how much story they're pulling from the animated series, because I've never watched the animated series, but what they're doing so far is really well done.
Right.
And it's you guys you touched on it earlier, it's like these really goofy looking characters, like the assassins.
The assassins are great.
Yeah. Again, I've only watched it up till the 5th season, so I don't know all of them, but you got the guy with the crown, you got the princess, the guy with the crown is number 9. You know, the different assassins are coming on. I mean, and it's just like their wardrobe, it looks like if you had no idea what somebody was watching in the TV screen, that you're like watching from the distance, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? But it's really well done that the showrunners are still able to get these like really goofy Captain Smoker with the 2 cigars, but they're still able to really ground the characters so that they are relatable and that you feel something for them.
Yeah,
as things are going on, like, and even characters that are like, where do they come up with this? Laboon, the whale.
Yes.
Oh my god, man, that episode wanted to make me cry, dude. There's just like this whale. Have you watched any of this?
No.
Okay,
but I know a lot of what goes on from the anime.
Yeah. So like apparently in the anime, there's a whale called Laboon who was part of another pirate crew, and he followed them to the Grand Line, and now he can't get his crew had to leave him behind because it was too dangerous out there for him. So he's stuck in kind of like the entrance to the Grand Line. And the lighthouse keeper is watching him, and Laboon is smashing his head against the rocks where the Grand Line.
Scarred up.
He's all scarred up because he thinks his crew's on the other side of the wall, so he wants to break the wall to get to his crew. And he followed the crew because they played music for him, and they're all super attached. Oh, I was like, oh my god, dude! Yeah. And it's amazing how they were. Again, it's such a crazy concept. Like they got basically a monster out there from Pinocchio smashing his head against because he's huge.
Yeah,
smashing his head against and he's a sperm whale, smashing his head against the rocks. He's all scarred up. Looks like Monstro from Pinocchio. And he's able to emote with just a single eye, which is amazing. So well done. It's reminding me of Rocky,
I'm telling James Cameron they stole that from Avatar. That's what,
the scarred
whale with the eye winking.
He took it from Monstro from Pinocchio. So
James Cameron
Chicken
was there first.
Egg. Yeah, exactly.
He went back in time through the trench and he took that.
That's possible. Knowing James Cameron, that's possible. He probably found a way to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we have Laboon. I mean, you've got obviously Luffy's crew. And
Nami.
Yeah, Nami. And then I just saw the episode where they land on a town that's basically all they're pirate hunters.
Yeah.
And you have Zoro just fucking killing the entire town. Holy shit.
People.
Yeah. So well done, man. That fight scene was forever. It took a long time. But he was like just jacking people up left and right.
And I counted along, and it was 100 bodies.
Oh man, it's so good that they did that. I love that detail.
Because I was just like, I wonder, and I did count along.
Yeah.
But yeah, like his like picking the new swords and everything, and that's him doing the test of the cursed blade.
Yeah.
That's like identical from the anime.
Yeah.
So it's just, they do such great like little tip of the hats for that.
And I'm gonna fuck his name up, but Makaniuno Maeda, who plays Zoro, holy shit, he's good, man. Yeah. The whole cast is amazing, but he really stands out because he doesn't, whereas the other casts have kind of like emotions and they laugh, and he's so serious. His character is so serious, Zoro's. But then when he
got buff for this,
got
season
huge,
too.
man. Yeah. But as soon as he like unleashes, it's so well done.
I think in real life too, they released a One Piece card game, and he went to a tournament and actually like got like 4th place or something.
What? Really?
Yeah, playing the One Piece card game.
There's a One Piece card. I didn't know that. Of course there is. Of course
like a Magic Gathering kind.
I wonder if he was a fan of One Piece before.
I
must
think so.
right?
I must have. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's just Emily Rudd is Namies is doing an amazing job. Inaki Godoy is Monkey D. Luffy's.
He's great.
So good, man. So great.
It's hard to be that. Like he just has this optimism about him through the entire thing.
Yeah.
And still pull it off. Like we talk about, like he's constantly trying to see the best in everyone, and like he's like, oh, I know that song for the whale, and
yeah, that was so good.
Like
man.
you can join our crew.
Yeah.
So, I think he does play it really well.
Now, does the animated Luffy? Is he the same like that? I know he's an optimist, but is he as kind as this?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't watched enough of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Dan Mason's our One Piece guru, so we have to get his take on it because I don't know where the show's going. But
yeah, because I one of the things I wasn't too fond of for the animated series was he's kind of an asshole. Like in the beginning, I'm like, okay, that's fine, but it's like, but that was one of the reasons I didn't latch on. Not necessarily a negative thing for character, but like I just didn't latch on to him as quickly as I did this Luffy.
Right.
This Luffy, like from the get go, he's like a nice person. He's trying to help people. I was like, all right, I can root for this guy. He's a little arrogant when it comes to his abilities and the ability of his crew, but that's fine because he makes up for it just being like a good person.
Right.
But yeah, I was really impressed by One Piece season 2, and I'm so far what I've gone through of One Piece season 2 is just man, it's so well done.
Beautifully
so far.
done.
Beautifully done, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of heartfelt moments. Again, the world is so crazy because you have internal combustion engines, rifles, electricity, but they're all using swords and one-shot guns.
Yeah.
And
flintlock pistols.
But
devil fruit.
Yeah, but
powers.
Exactly, powers. But
That's
they also have
anime,
electricity.
baby.
Yeah, I love it. And the costumes. I love how they didn't shy away from the costumes of the animated series at all.
No.
Like, look how goofy this looks. Put it in real life. Fuck it. That's what we want.
Yeah, his straw hat even is just it's bright ass yellow with the red band. Like they could have done like a realistic looking one, but no.
Yeah, I love it. It's so well. It's so far I'm loving it, and overall, hats off to the showrunners. So yeah,
how would you compare Luffy's stretching ability to Reed Richards in the newest?
I think it looks better in the show.
Right?
It does.
Yeah.
I think the way they film it, because they're using the anime as your like kind of your background, right?
Yeah.
So there's some of the fight scenes where you see like the high angles and he does like a big kick or something. I think it looks really good.
Looks good, yeah.
And like his is bare skin; it's not covered by a suit like Mr. Fantastic.
It looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's the animation CGI is just so well done. I'm really liking it. And again, the fight scenes
used sparingly in the show.
No,
of course,
episode, as it would be because it would be too much for the show to do. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm really excited to continue this season.
The guy that plays Sanji as well, the blonde guy.
Yeah, man.
He's put out, like, if you go on his Instagram, they show his training.
Oh yeah,
is insane. Like he really worked really hard.
He got a black belt for the show.
Oh, cool.
Because he knew my character kicks. That's all he does.
Yeah, and this was in between the first and second season. He he jumped in. He's like, well, I need to learn even more. Yeah, and then he got a black belt for the second season. So I was like, oh shit,
he's dedicated, man. Yeah, I was like, anyone. This whole cast seems to really love what.
I was just about to say, it looks like they're really into it.
Yeah,
and, that's all. You can always tell when a cast is really into it and really loves what they're doing.
Yeah,
because it shows on screen. So
yeah, and they had the cast for promo for this season. They met with the voice actors from the anime show to announce
the Japanese ones. Or the
Japanese.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And so they had them say each one said their line basically.
Oh, that's cool.
It was really cool. Yeah. So they a lot of homages.
Nice. And then I guess we should get into the Grant Morrison Green Lantern criticism.
Yes.
Chad, you want to take it away?
Well, pretty much it was like, I think a week ago or so, Grant Morrison commented on, because it was like right after the Lanterns trailer released, and I guess Lindelof was on stage kind of just like saying, we called it Lanterns instead of Green Lantern because green's ridiculous, it's a stupid thing to call it. And the way he was just talking about the show was just like...
Boy, how to turn on your crowd.
Yeah, it's like how much it showed like he cared little for the property and things like that. And Grant Morrison pretty much was criticizing on how, the whole DC Studios like movie kind of industry part of it is it's like James Gunn, you're just hiring your jock friends to be directing, and they're not even like into the property that they're writing about and stuff. And that kind of does make sense for this specific one. Other ones I would say not so true, but like this one,
was this not in production before James Gunn took the helm though?
I feel the Lantern Show?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I think he
it's part of his,
because he would obviously give the okay for this Lanterns to be in his universe or not.
That's true.
So and then it was just recently confirmed that Aaron Pierre is going to be in Supergirl. So
you're right.
Yeah, so it is in the universe. But the thing is with the kind of mixed reaction to the trailer where, we get a brown construct suit or just a suit, not even a construct, and the weird brass around the ring and the lantern itself too. Grant Morrison was kind of just going in on like, you should really give these writing or the creation of a show like to the fans. Like you're really putting off your fans right in the beginning. He even said what you said. He's like, way to disrespect your fans immediately by not giving them what they want, and like they're here to see Green Lantern. That's what they're fans of, Green Lantern. And the fact that you're just calling it Lanterns and it's like,
I thought they were calling it Lanterns because we were going to delve more into the other colors of the spectrum. Like I thought maybe we would see
maybe they do. I don't know.
Maybe we'd see some blue, some red lanterns in there. So I thought maybe that could be why they went with just the lanterns. But if it's like, hey, it sounds cooler, it's like New Coke,
that it's weird. And then it's just a mixed bag with like some of the dialogue from the trailer anyway, because it's just like, how is he the only human when there's Guy Gardner's around?
And Guy Gardner's character is so outlandish and like out there, like
and these are so serious.
I don't know how this is all gonna like work together.
Like I could see Aaron Pierre being serious because his character was in the military. And I guess Hal was a pilot. So, but still, like this world that the show's been written in seems so serious that it's just like, okay. I mean, I don't know if it'll have that James Gunn humor from the Superman movie or Peacemaker or Creature Commandos, you know? So it's almost too grounded.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, I hope this doesn't mess up the universe and like then we kind of start losing stuff because
and
of
I
this.
think we've discussed that Fillion's going to be on the show.
Who?
Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner.
Oh no, I didn't.
I think they announced that he's making an appearance on the show as well. So I'm really interested to see how that meshes.
Because if we don't know the time period of it, so it's just like, but it's weird because I think Supergirl comes out before Lantern, right?
I don't know what the dates are, but I know Supergirl comes out end of July.
Yeah, and I think Lantern's in August.
Well,
so that's why it's like, if Aaron Pierre isn't a Lantern in the Lantern show yet, and yet he's in Supergirl, I was
like things they weren't talking to each other.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. I mean, I don't really. I mean, like I love the character of the Green Lantern. I don't read too many of the comics, but I want it to be good. So because it's a character that influences the ones around it pretty well, and on the Justice League in general. So
I mean, and the Jon Stewart character has been a lot of people's version of Green Lantern for like you said, like 20 years. So it's like, let's do him justice and let's get a show that actually will like. I mean, I like Hal Jordan. Yeah, but he's very much a character of the 60s, of the 50s.
No, and I was like, okay, fine, you could even like, I don't know if this was the way how the show, because it looks like they're just taking on nationalists or something in the show, which is boring. But like I hope maybe Parallax gets involved and he gets possessed by Parallax.
Let's do it. Let's go wacky. I want to see cops in space.
That's like, you know how long we've been waiting for zany, constructs from rings and lasers, and it's disappointing that it's so grounded.
And there's a great animated Green Lantern movie called First Flight.
Yeah, and the show was good too.
Oh yeah,
on Cartoon Network.
That was like rookie Hal Jordan. It was basically Training Day with Sinestro and Hal Jordan, and I was like, this just make that some movie.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, are you guys excited for the Lantern show at all, or
I am.
What are your expectations for it?
I'm not excited from what I've seen so far.
Yeah.
I
agree.
I get the whole basically True Detective vibe they're going for. I think that needed to be like, you need to do True Detective, but do it with like The Question. Yeah. Or do like grounded characters.
True.
I don't know why you're taking space cops and trying to do a grounded show.
Yeah. Like they should be going like the scene from Revenge of the Sith where Obi-Wan and Anakin are walking through the bar looking for the assassin. Like that should be
that's the
Green
show.
Lanterns. That should be.
Take it off world.
Yeah.
Don't put it on Earth.
Yeah.
But I know that makes it super expensive.
I mean, they're going to use CG anyway. But it's just like we'll let AI slide for that one.
Yeah.
No, we won't. We won't.
No. Yeah. So we'll see how it works out. We also. I think, Watson, you watched War with Alan Ritchson.
War Machine.
War Machine, yes.
A.K.A. Snake.
Yeah.
This was a fun little one. It's on Netflix. It's a, just quick pitch it, is Alan Ritchson plays a recruit trying to join the Army Rangers. And, he is on a training mission with his troop, and they come across a giant killer robot, and
as one does,
and
just like dog soldiers.
Yeah,
it is kind of dog soldiery in that regard. I mean, they have to work together as a group to try and figure out a way to get back to base and survive this giant attacking robot. It's fun. It's a good film. I think it's a good afternoon watch. I don't think it's nothing's gonna make you rethink your life or anything.
I had a speculation about the movie. I don't know if it's true, but is the War Machine itself not from space? Is that like the twist or something?
I wish they had a twist. No,
okay.
It's
actually from space.
An alien.
It is an alien ship. When they're in the base camp getting ready to go on the training mission, they see a report of an asteroid coming towards Earth. And they go, oh, interesting. Okay, well, we go on a training mission. And then, they see this giant ship in the middle of the woods. And they go, oh, this is our mission. We have to take out we have to put some demolition on this device, whatever. And in trying to blow it up, they wake it up. And it decimates pretty much the entire troop.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, he does a great job. He's doing a lot of his own stunts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Like, it's very Predator-esque meets
meets Iron Giant.
Yeah, because the robot design is very cool. It's very Solid Snake.
Yeah, Metal Gear
kind of look.
No, when I saw that trailer, I was like, This is Metal Gear. Why don't we have a Metal Gear movie? Why are we doing this?
Yeah,
like
you could.
It's just like it's disappointing that we're so close yet so far.
Yeah, but I'd recommend it as just like a good afternoon watch kind of deal.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been in the news just recently for a fight that he had with, I don't know if it was a neighbor, but which is an interesting story. So like yesterday we got TMZ released a clip of Alan Ritchson just basically beating the shit out of a guy.
Pulling the shit.
Yeah, he's on all fours on a piece of grass, and
he got reached.
He's reaching in and punching the shit out of him.
Mine was a little better.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Nah, he got reached. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he's reacher. He
got reached. No.
Yeah.
He's reaching in, and
I think you're both reaching right now to
go.
This guy, dude. This guy. Why don't you come up with fucking? But yeah, he's beating the shit out of this guy. He just lands like 3-4 hits on him.
Yeah.
Guys on the ground.
Solid hits.
Yeah, so like at first everybody was like, oh shit, is Alan Ritchson kind of maybe like a dick, and he looks like he's like might beat this guy up. But even when I saw it, I was like, well, we haven't seen. It looks like it just starts right where he's like hitting him. He was on the ground. So I don't know so I'm not gonna pass any judgment until obviously there's a second part to this. And today we got the second part to it, which is he's got his body cam on. He was riding his motorcycle with his sons who are also on bikes. And a guy, this guy that he beat up, literally steps into the road.
Yeah.
And Alan had to like slam on his brakes and fell off his bike. And he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing?" So he like shoves the guy away, as understandably so, because like that guy was a really stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
Which apparently he was upset that Alan Ritchson and his sons were riding motorcycles. Were either upset that they were doing it then or have been doing it.
He said it was happening for the past couple of days.
So
that they were riding up and down the
right,
street.
which is understandable. Maybe who knows? Maybe they are. Maybe the guy's just a Karen. Who know? We don't know. Yeah. But if he was, the thing to do is either flag him down or go to his house. Hey man, like, can you like slow it down? There are kids, because the guy says that there's kids running around. The thing to not to do is stand in front of him in the street and almost get hit by. If Alan Ritchson hadn't hit his brakes and fallen off his bike, he would have fucked that guy up.
Yeah.
And he could have gotten fucked up too. You don't know. He's wearing a helmet. He's wearing looks like a safety vest.
Yeah.
But he could have broken an arm.
I think that was his rig for his.
That's what I mean. Like the rig. So it's just, but the guy shoves the guy away. The guy gets in his face, goes after him, and that's when like Alan Ritchson's like, all right, bitch, like I'm fucking 6'7" or whatever, and much bigger than you, and starts pummeling the guy. So, and today was,
God bless that guy's balls for being like, I think I could take that guy.
And also, like, because he took his helmet off, and he was like, "Are you been drinking?"
Yeah,
it kind of sounds like he's maybe was drunk or something like that. Maybe
it sounded in his voice a little
bit. Because like maybe he smelled it.
He needs some Dutch courage.
Yeah, exactly. So today, the police force from that. Law enforcement from that local was there. It's like, we're not going to press any charges.
Yeah.
We saw the video, and it's obviously self-defense.
Yeah.
So
my wife talks highly of you when we watch the show Reacher, and it makes me jealous. So I came out here on the street to make my stand as a man.
Fuck you.
Fuck you and your
And he gets ass beat, and he's lucky. It doesn't seem like he's doesn't look like he hit him hard enough to bruise him up, but it seems like he definitely had put more into it. He could have fucked that guy up, but yeah, he just put a couple shots.
That guy's a story.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, maybe a charge. I don't know if they charged him.
I hope they do, because
it's gonna make their neighborhood watch meetings really awkward.
Pretty awkward, yeah.
If anything, I think this is all just a ploy, like Alan Ritchson planned this so he can get a Torque 2 to happen.
A Torque 2, yeah.
Because he's riding one of those Japanese bikes.
It's true.
Like, Torque 2 can happen.
Yeah.
And he's launch a whole different franchise.
Yeah, go to
rival Fast and Furious.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, Alan, that's smart. Me and you will work on Torque 2.
Yeah, and it's like that guy who beat up is directing it. Yeah. Like, oh shit, hey, we got you guys. Yeah. So that's what a crazy story that was. But I'm glad both of them are okay, and just like stay away from each other. And then we had an announcement for King Conan. With Arnold Schwarzenegger to come back.
Yeah, this was and Arnold made the announcement himself at a con. He was there, and he was very proud to announce that he is involved heavily in the making of a King Conan movie.
He's still got the sword skills too.
Still has it, and
he has a sword.
Yeah,
and I forgot who's.
They have a director already?
They do. They have Kevin McQuarrie.
Oh yes,
nice.
Is involved.
Nice.
Right. Christopher McQuarrie. Sorry.
Christopher McQuarrie.
Yeah.
I really hope they get Basil Padoris back for the sound, the score.
Excuse me.
That'd be awesome, dude. That would be awesome.
That's okay.
You don't have to apologize for coughing, big baby boy.
Well, you do have to apologize.
Baby
you fucking
boy.
sound up. So. Christopher McQuarrie, who's Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Big movie.
Do you think Tom Cruise will be a villain in it? Oh my God!
That would be sick, dude. That would be
sick.
Not
a bad idea.
It wouldn't be bad. He'd be like the main,
like an evil king.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God! It's such a good idea.
He's a sorcerer of some kind.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I feel like Tom's looking for something. His next.
Yeah. Well, because he's got the Digger movie coming out,
which looks great. I mean, that looks like.
Yeah.
But there's actually been
his Oscar play.
There's actually been speculation because I forget who's helming the new Miami Vice. They're doing a reboot, and they're getting Austin Butler and Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, nice.
And then they're
that's good. That's good.
Right, and I think that's confirmed. But they're rumoring Tom Cruise as the villain, and I'm like, oh my god,
that would be awesome.
If he's like a coke dealer or something.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Because like back in the old Miami Vice show when they tan guys up and they give them, I was like, yes, put him in prosthetic, whatever you have to do. I want this to happen.
He plays a great bad guy.
No, yeah.
I was just about to say, I hope he's the collateral. Like they somehow connect it because that was Michael Mann as well, right?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that'd be sick, dude.
You can have.
Well, no, I don't think it's Michael Mann, but it's someone else directing.
My brother went out to L.A. and never came back. He's like a twin or something like that.
I would love it.
It's like the Die Hard, the brothers in that. Oh, it'd be awesome.
Simon Says.
Yeah. I mean, it's again, the Conan is, we had that there was talk of the Amazon show.
Yeah.
And then
King Conan's been on the books for so long.
Conan's been on for a long time.
Oh
and then the Conan show on Amazon was canceled by the former head of the Amazon Studios.
I think Conan was going to happen right before the governorship, right? Like he was going to make it and then he became governor of California.
Probably. I don't remember that, but probably.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So now I was looking up who the director was. So it's in development from Universal Pictures for a planned release on August 6, 2027. Directed by Joseph Kosinski, who did Top Gun Maverick and F1.
Oh,
so we're gonna get some awesome car chases, some boat chases.
Sick.
Yeah, so
and then you got
good
since he did
choice.
Top Gun, he's got to get Tom Cruise in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
sick.
God,
yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
That would be pretty dope.
I want him to do a Scarface accent, just cause.
He's just Cuban.
Yeah, he's doing his best.
Tom Cruise.
I love it.
Yes. Please.
Oh God.
Please, we're ready. This is 20. We're about to get World War III. We need this.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
We need Tom Cruise doing a Hispanic accent. Damn it. Give it to me.
So he's gonna do bad guy in both King Conan and
he's on his villain arc. He's
good.
played enough heroes. We got a good
with
amount.
the two directors that he loves the most. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you read the comic, the King Conan comic?
I didn't even know there was a comic of it.
No, I thought there was one. No.
Yeah, there was.
Well, is it based off the books? Because there's more than the two that movies they made. I know there's a series of Conan books.
It's based off like the old art. What's his name?
Conan Doyle. I mean Arthur Doyle. Right, Arthur Conan
no,
Doyle?
Arthur Conan Doyle wrote Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, I'm mixing up the name. It's similar to that name. I just don't remember.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But
that guy.
Yeah, that
Robert Howard.
Yeah.
Robert Howard was.
Robert Howard. Yes.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm excited for it. It's great. It would be just great to see. I think he's getting back into shape for it.
Yep.
So it'd be great to just see him as an old man.
He's almost 80, right? So
that's right.
It's like now or never.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
This is the last of the action heroes.
Yeah. And like, what a role to come back to.
Yeah. Oh, seriously, dude.
Because it was getting rough with those Terminators. They're like, how do we keep saying this Terminator gets older and older and older? At least with Conan, there's a reason. Like
exactly.
He's a human.
I wonder if it'll be like the latest Hugh Jackman movie, Robin Hood, that's coming out, because he's like the old man Robin Hood, and kind of seems like it's like maybe those same veins.
Yeah.
You know what sucks? It sucks that Mako isn't going to be around for it.
Yeah.
He's his chronicler.
I know, dude.
But well, they'll give him another wizard, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the actor who played his friend in the thief,
I think
I forget his name, but
Tracy, the guy who plays Bob the Goon.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's the same guy.
Yeah, same guy.
No, I'm thinking of in the first movie.
Yeah. Oh,
no, that's not.
No, you're thinking about Conan the Destroyer.
No, Conan the Barbarian, the Asian guy who's the boner.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not Bob.
No, that's not Bob. No.
Okay. Yeah. There's a thief in the first movie.
Yeah. He meets him because he was tied to a.
I thought you were talking about the second one.
No. Conan the Destroyer. That's I guess that was Bob. I don't remember that one as well. I remember more the James Earl Jones.
Right.
The first one, but
better movie.
It was the girl and the guy, and I wonder if that guy. I mean, I don't know if they'd bring whoever back from the movies, because the girl, she died. She became a Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then all that was left was his thief friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Destroyer, I don't know who was left, because he had.
It was Grace Jones.
Grace Jones
was the barbarian.
Did she die?
No, she survives.
Yeah, she's not.
And then did Bob die?
Bob doesn't die. He survives.
Everybody pretty much survives. Yeah.
Okay, so
except for what's his name? Will Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain. Yeah.
Okay.
Mon Mothma, something like that.
Man, I haven't seen that movie for a long time.
I know.
So you can bring back those 3 characters if you want, but you don't need to. But
I don't think you need to.
No,
because
he's a king now. He can.
It was supposedly he's alone on the throne at the end. So
yeah,
that was a great shot. Yeah. Great shot. Straight out of the comics.
Hey, I hope they bring that shot back. Obviously.
Oh yeah, that's got to be the.
You got to be the start of the movie.
Poster.
Yeah, that should be the poster.
It really is.
Poster right
it really
there.
is. Yeah. Bombada was Will Chamberlain's character.
Wow, nice, good pull.
Yeah, with that huge battle, whatever the fuck that was, like a mace with a spike in it. Yeah, that thing was insane.
I forget. I don't even remember the plot of the Destroyer.
The princess, and there was the statue with the horn in it.
Yes,
pretty much.
Bring back a
Clash
god.
of the Titans, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's
evil wizard.
Yeah.
Were they doing it for gold, or were they just?
No,
they were hired to protect the princess.
Yeah.
But then they found out actually they were protecting her because she was going to be a sacrifice.
Yeah.
To their kingdom's god.
And that's what the horn was when he stuck it on it was like a statue and it brought back.
She was god. I remember the statue with the horn. Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. That's the end of the movie.
Oh, okay.
That's so good. Yeah, when they're in that fortress.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. When he's running the room with all the mirrors, and that's how he hits the. That's how he hurts the creature.
It's so hard to because it was like same time like Krull was coming out. Yeah. So many other these little fancy
and
movies.
Crumb. You have Crumb and Krull.
Krull.
Yep.
But Arnold in Red Sonja that he wasn't Conan.
He's not Conan because they didn't have the rights to Conan.
Yeah.
He was another character, another barbarian character, but not Conan.
But are they supposed to be in the same universe?
Yeah, Red Sonja.
Red Sonja is. Yeah.
Okay, but
it was 2 different production companies.
But I mean now. They could probably
yeah,
because they have the new. Well, they'd probably want an older Red Sonja, I would assume version.
They might bring back.
Brigitte.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah.
She's still around.
Yeah, but I don't think she's in.
She acted in Rocky, the Creed last.
Creed she was 2. His wife.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's still around, isn't she?
Yeah, no, she hasn't passed away. But.
Yeah, no, she's fine, and she's still, I think, in decent shape. So
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to see her back as Red Sonja.
There you go.
Cool. But yeah, I'm excited. Finally, we're getting something Conan related. So
yeah, and I think if Arnold wants to leave his retire, if you will, from acting, this is a good one to end on. Where you started.
Well,
deal.
Don't get too fast with that because he's also doing Commando too.
Oh my gosh, John Matrix will return.
Yeah. They said Conan and Commando 2 are happening.
Shit.
That's why I was like,
I don't know about that.
That's why I was like, I hope they get back
That's why he's getting in shape again.
Who played his daughter in that again?
Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano. Bring her back, and then she could do action scenes with her dad.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
Maybe she has a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that lady still alive? I don't even know. The one he kind of romantically sort of.
I forgot. Yeah, she was on ER.
Yeah. But that would be really cool. And then I don't know who he would fight, but it would just you got to give him all those one-liners, obviously. Mm-hmm. And what is he going to find an island of guys to
got to
got to blow up another island.
Got to do it. That's how it would just be. It would just basically be the Expendables all over again.
Yeah, exactly.
But just him.
Yeah,
just him.
So yeah, I'm excited for that, for Conan. Let's do it. Let's jump into some trailers before we end for the night. We got the Dune 3 trailer that was recently released.
Yeah.
Looks so dope.
Deep. Yeah.
Deep.
No.
That's all we need to say. That's it.
That's it.
I love the Dune books as well. So
I know you're a huge Dune.
I'm a Dune head. Yeah.
People.
So,
go
for it.
No, I was just saying, people keep posting online. It's like, Paul Atreides isn't a good guy, right?
That's what I keep saying.
And I'm like,
I
don't know what you mean, guys. You mean like, okay, he's spreading his religion around a little forcefully. He's a
little forcefully.
I mean, he's pushing.
He's destroying a lot of planets.
He's destroying a lot of planets. But
what, really?
Some could say it's a holy war, but it's not. It's not anything too bad. It could be worse. He's not on the Epstein list. He's not.
That's right. At least there's that.
I mean, right?
He's not a total monster. He's not a total monster.
No, his son becomes a total monster.
Oh, Jesus. Never mind. All right, so in this,
Literally.
we see Annotator Joy
Yes.
is basically an adult now.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a big time jump between
Well, but
2 and 3.
I think I don't know if it's in the book, but I think she has since
She
she's
does
abnormal,
age.
but she ages quicker.
She does age
Ah.
quicker.
She got pregnant. Was she drank it while she was pregnant with her? Remember?
Oh, that's right.
The
That's right.
juice.
So
So
she's
she-
got like the wisdom of all the witches. But she's also she does age. But I think they did say there's going to be a time jump of about 10 to 15 years.
Oh, okay.
So we do see an older Paul and his holy war across the stars, taking out different planets, and it's something he didn't want, but like kind of knew that he has to do to kind of get rid of the regime of the what's already been
Christopher
going on.
Walken.
Yeah, exactly, Emperor's regime.
Oh, so he's rebelling against the Emperor.
Yes.
Well, but
He's
he already.
he's basically the new emperor.
Yeah,
Ah.
and he's like, hey guys, listen to me or you're dead.
Yeah, I control the spice, so I control basically anyone who wants to travel in space.
Yeah.
You know.
I hope they keep bringing in older actors as villains, and then like Al Pacino will be.
Well, the big villain in this one is Robert Pattinson.
Yes, I don't know the character
Right.
because I haven't read the books, but like from the trailer it looks like he's the main bad.
Yeah,
Played
he's a-
Cytail?
Yeah, he's a shapeshifter.
Oh really?
Yeah,
He looks like Sting's character in the
a little bit, which was
980 which was
Aaron Brockovich.
Austin Butler.
Yeah.
which was funny.
So this is this directly adapted from the book as well?
So this is from the book, the second book, which is Dune Messiah, which then leads to Children of Dune, which is another book.
But he only wrote up to Children of Dune, right? Or something like that?
No, you have Children of Dune, then you have Dune.
Dune Buggy.
Yeah, Dune Buggy, which was the fun kids book.
Oh, I thought you were serious for a second.
Oh no! Gee, damn, what's
Dune
the last
Buggy?
Hey, come on,
I was
man!
like, really?
It's $5 for a 10-minute ride on the buggies. And then instead of an actual like dune buggy vehicle, it's a bug that you're riding. It's like, whoa, this is awesome. This is pretty neat.
But Frank Herbert wrote up to a certain book, didn't he? Like,
Yeah, so I'm trying to find that out because there's a ton of books.
I think he did up to number 5 or something. I don't know. But I'm really just throwing a number out there. I don't know for certain.
you're not for certain.
Not for certain.
Not for certain. For certain.
Not for certain. No.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how far he. But I know like his son took over or something like that, or like something like that. But those aren't. You said that those aren't as.
They're not. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings books. It's like everyone's like, eh. Yeah. So So it was Dune, Dune Messiah, Children of Dune, God Emperor Dune, and Heretics of Dune.
Jesus.
And then the final book from Frank Herbert was Chapter House Dune.
Chapter House Dune. Interesting. So in these, this is obviously adapted from the second book you said.
This is Messiah,
Okay.
Dune Messiah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Which they're not calling it that. They're just calling it Dune Chapter 3.
Right.
Probably they don't want to draw on like the religious clouds. Like he can't be the Messiah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how they placed him in that position.
No,
like the
I know
last
that,
one,
but no, I'm just saying in the sense of like how like Passion of the Christ came out, there was protests. Like I don't know if there would be for this movie. Really, it would be stupid if there was. But if they had Messiah in the name, people would be like, well, "Let's bring attention to this movie." They're, where it's not needed. So I don't know.
But we have the return of Jason Momoa's character in this, as Duncan Idaho has been resurrected.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't see that in the last one. So
No.
So
No, but he is. I mean, the character is it's a spoiler, but I don't know if I want to tell you. But
yeah,
it's up to you.
Yeah,
But he's kind of a clone, basically.
Oh, okay.
Not with the memories or anything, but
Okay.
the Empire is trying to figure a way in to take out Paul Atreides.
I see.
So why not use his best buddy?
Oh, okay.
But I'm excited for this one. Chalamet, this is gonna be a hard one for him. I think it deals with the book deals with Paul really getting into the aggressive nature and
like being kind of like an autocrat, or
in a way, and being kind of just like
I have to do these things, these terrible things,
to save everybody.
for save everyone.
Yeah.
And, like the stuff I do now, it may be I'm going to drench worlds in blood, but it's going to make the future of humankind a lot better. He's looking ahead thousands of years.
And him and Johnny do. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. I was just gonna say. I think acting in Marty Supreme was a great bridge for him to progress to that point because that character is so self-involved and is
well, and this does deal with Paul's kids too.
I was about to say, and Johnny is pregnant in this.
Yes,
right? Yeah.
with his son Leto. Yeah.
How many kids do they end up having in the books?
2 kids.
And they both become terrible.
Yes, in their own very special.
Not terrible
ways.
by what do you mean? Like they become more autocratic, or?
So Leto becomes a godlike being.
Oh shit! Okay.
And the sister goes kind of crazy. So yeah,
interesting.
It's very Shakespearean.
And so, how does his sister play into this? Is she more of a check on him, trying to pull him back from the dark side, or
Aaron Taylor-Joy's character?
Aaron Taylor-Joy. Yeah,
yeah. She's like kind of like his spiritual leader, like basically like the mom was like the spiritual leader. The daughter takes over and becomes very powerful.
I see.
Because she was born yet again, like because she drank the
worm juice.
The worm juice.
Does she support his base conquering?
Oh yeah, she's very much on his side.
Do you think they're going to do that for the film as well, or?
I think so.
Okay.
She's very dangerous as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't she also like very psychotic too?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So
interesting.
Very interested to see where they go with it.
I kind of feel they're going to pull back from that, dude.
Maybe.
She's going to be more of a check on his power. Like, I can't support what you're doing.
No, his girl is going to be his check on his power.
That could be it. That could be too.
Yeah.
Not in the books though.
Oh, Chani?
Yeah.
Or she's not as well developed as a character in the books.
Okay.
So they probably boosted her up.
Yeah. Okay.
They give her a little bit more
to chew on
in the movies. Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Because she's very much like, I'm his, concubine,
Aren't we all? You know what I mean?
For Paul Atreides.
Yeah, we're all concubines.
But I love Denis Villeneuve is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I trust him with this. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got Bond right after this. So
damn it, I was hoping he'd do Sicario 3.
Yeah, me too, man.
I want him to just wrap it. I know he didn't get to do the second one, but I hope he would come back for the third one.
He's very in demand. It's hard.
Very in demand, dude. His cinematography is fucking amazing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
His Bond should be really good. I'm
really
curious though if he would bring the gadgets back or not.
He seems like he'd be. Yeah, that's a good question. I would wager that he probably would, because he does like technology.
Yeah.
Well, and if you want to go away from the Daniel Craig ones, which were
that's
very
true.
grounded,
grounded,
like maybe you do more gadgety.
Right.
And there's been enough space between now and the Austin Power films that people can get into these movies without thinking it's too silly.
Exactly. Have they announced who the new Bond is?
No.
There
was like a rumor. I was telling Watson that Jacob Elordi was, but I'd be like, I think I agree with Watson that he's too tall and lanky for it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, he looks like a Bond villain more than
I think one of the creators of Bond was like the person who played Bond who looked the part the most was Pierce Brosnan.
Very much so.
And I was like, I agree with that.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, he was perfect Bond. Yeah, very much.
And
good choice, bad movies for some of it.
Aside from GoldenEye, the rest were.
Tomorrow Never Dies wasn't too terrible.
It was. That's probably the best one of them aside from GoldenEye.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, it's just because.
But I mean, who would have thought a hovercraft over the mines between North and South Korea? That's awesome. I actually thought that was like, oh, that's creative. That was pretty creative. But I like the whole fencing sequence. That was really fun. Even though a lot of fencers say that's terrible.
It's so bad.
It's terrible when it gets to the long swords where you could tell they speed up the movements because they're so tired from swinging around. It's so funny. But the fencing part in the beginning of it is not terrible. I think I like. But other than that, no.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, Dune 3. We're all looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. The other trailer we got recently was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Brand new day.
Thwip.
Spider-Man. What do you guys think?
I'm very excited, but I also want to I just want to reserve something just in case I'm disappointed in some way.
Yeah.
But you could tell already that from the shots of that trailer, like how the tone is so different from the past three films, and that is what I was looking for in Spider-Man, because I need my Spider-Man depressed. I need him sad. I need him losing a whole bunch. I need him I just need him
it's the weight
in the weight of
Spider-Man.
it. Yeah.
Well, this is I like John Watts as a director, but I think his strength was definitely dealing with the teenage aspect and their relationships.
Yeah.
This is the same director, Shang-Chi, also directed a lot of the Wonder Man episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it visually looks amazing. Like there's the shot of him just diving down in the suit, and you're seeing the suit ripple.
Yeah.
And the little shot from within the mask.
That's pretty cool.
And I was like, you got it. Like this looks great. It looks like they're going straight for the Brand New Day kind of storyline, the Spider-Man mutation kind of deal.
Season 2 of Spider-Man the Animated Series.
Yeah, we even get a Frank Castle showing up.
Barenthal's in there. Yep.
In the anime series was the one that hunted man spiders.
Yep.
So it looks like it's going that way.
And people are kind of speculating Sadie, who her character is.
Right.
And people are saying Jean Grey, but I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. In the comics, there's the Spider Queen, and she's the one who kind of changes Peter's molecular infrastructure to start mutating.
The rumor I saw recently, which I'm kind of doubling on, is because we see a lot of the ninjas of the hand involved, and a lot of people like she could be Typhoid Mary,
and that was another. Yeah, I was thinking that's also
would be a good choice.
You're both wrong. She's gonna be Madam Web, dude.
Wait, we have a Madam Web.
Do we?
Dakota Johnson's waiting.
No, if anyone's gonna be,
she's in Doomsday.
Hold on. If anyone's gonna be Madam Web, it's gonna be Helen Mirren, and that's it.
That'd be awesome.
That's it.
That'd be awesome.
Because she's got the gray hair, and then she's sitting in the chair all elegantly, and I'm like, yeah.
There you go.
But the glimpses of some other villains in there were really cool. I'm excited. They finally got Michael Mando back as Scorpion.
Yeah, man.
In the suit. And it looks like, I would assume he got that from the DOD. I think that's going to be a part of
the montage, you think? Of him taking out different villains?
For Mando, I don't think it's going to be montage, but Boomerang and Tarantula, I think those guys are going to be, because it looked like just a still quick shot. And they don't show Tombstone in the trailer.
Yeah.
So I think he might be a big bad, or at least a part of the plot in some context. And Tillman, he works for the DOD, I think, in that, or it seems like. So that should be interesting. Maybe he might be sort of bad. I don't know. But I'm really hoping they're keeping a lot secret, and that Kingpin is in this movie, because if he is not in this movie, I will be so mad.
Well, I know that Vincent D'Onofrio came out and was
he said he's not, but Andrew Garfield said the same thing.
I know.
That's true.
It's like, Sony, get your shit together, because he wants to be in it.
Yeah. And I do think Daredevil's in the movie, because if you have the hand and you don't have Daredevil, that is ridiculous.
Well,
because there's that shot with them leaping, and I was like, I can understand maybe one person underneath. I don't think there'd be a third one, because Punisher's not making that jump. And then unless Sadie Sink or somebody else is like helping them, but if there's only one person in it, it's probably Daredevil swinging with him to fight the hand. And
I'd love that.
And
That'd be sick, dude.
Which would be great. And he's already been in a Spider-Man movie, so it's and you have Frank there, so it's like you gotta.
Yeah.
There's no way it's not.
If it's all the street level, fighters in there,
and
let's do it.
And then,
sick,
but I was like, I need Vincent D'Onofrio to confront Spider-Man at some point. And even if it's a little cameo at the end, I don't care. Just have them on the same screen. Just talking to each other, or he crawls into his hideout in the Empire State Building, and then because he's probably defeated his mayor, right? So he's like, he has his new hideout. He has his new hideout somewhere in New York, and he's letting people fight for the role, but he's really secretly in his lair with
Alison Smythe.
Exactly.
In the big hover chair.
Yes.
Oh,
Smythe.
I want Spider Slayers. Give me Spider Slayers.
Let's do it, dude.
Give me pictures of Spider-Man.
Yes.
Let's do it. Come on, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for this one.
Do you think Ned's gonna? Are they gonna do the Hobgoblin turn for?
I don't think so.
For Ned, nah, probably not.
I don't think so. I think that's a big push.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like because I don't think we want to try and recast Green Goblin.
True.
I think they loved Willem Dafoe in the last one, so I think maybe you do Hobgoblin.
True, but I mean, I would love a Norman Osborn, and I heard an inkling. I don't know if it's true. I heard an inkling that it's possible that Matthew McConaughey would be Norman Osborn, and I was like, I could totally see that because of some movies like Joe, and this other movie where he played like real evil guys, and I was like, I think he would be able to deliver that intensity.
Yeah, the Dark Tower movie, he plays the Man in Black. I thought he did a good job in that.
But he could play a real cool character. But like he doesn't necessarily have to turn into the Green Goblin, but he could play Norman, if anything, in this world, because it's just an opposite. It's another Earth one. I forget what the number of the Earth is, 616 or whatever. But
you just had Norman though in the last movie, so I kind of would like to stay away from those.
No, characters. And you don't have to. I mean, at least have posters or Oscorp or I want to see Oscorp.
Yeah.
I got you.
Or something just around. I don't. And that doesn't necessarily have to see him.
Yeah,
just see Oscorp or something.
But I'm glad that they played this one so close to the vest. We're not really getting a sense of it's not like, and the bad guy is
because when they're jumping bodies in that sequence, I was like, I don't know what villain.
Yeah,
someone was saying there's one villain that could do that, and I don't remember who it was. And I was like, okay, that'd be cool if they were in it, but I'm blanking on the name of the character though. But it should be a treat. Nonetheless,
hope so.
Okay, I thought you were going to go into a segue.
I was, but then you cut me off.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
What's your web of...
No.
No?
No. No. Never mind. Darth Maul trailer.
Oh, shit.
We also got a Darth Maul trailer for their latest animated series for Darth Maul. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
I was hoping they'd do a live action, series, but guess that the Ahsoka show took up too much of the money. So,
well, and Ray Park, who played Darth Maul, has been having some issues recently.
Yeah.
So I think they're not gonna come to him with that.
Right.
Well,
right.
And I would say that this show seems a good medium of, because how Rebels and Clone Wars were kind of kiddie here and there. This one seems like more adult for some reason.
Yeah.
Like more darker than the other two. So that's why it's a little bit more intriguing to me to check it out. And I was like, even though how I know and how Maul ends up in Rebels, it's just like I was doubting to see this, but with this new trailer, it made me like, okay, maybe I'll give it a shot. It might be more entertaining than I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it. I'm excited for it, and anytime we see Maul unleashed, it's exciting.
He's an Obi-Wan fan, guys. Yeah, you can tell. In
no,
his voice.
no,
yeah,
sir.
you loved it. He was like, "Oh my god,
no, I did not.
The Vader and Obi-Wan fight was amazing."
Well, that was pretty good.
It could have been. It
could have been a little better, but it was still pretty good. It was still pretty good. That's the only part of that series that I'm really excited about. That's about it.
Yeah, and this, the animation, this looks really good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it.
Yeah. And finally, we have the Wild Horse 9 trailer that was recently released.
Yes.
This is a film that is going to come out soon. It stars John Malkovich and Sam Rockwell. Steve Buscemi's in it. Parker Posey, who is amazing. I love it. And Tom Waits.
Yep.
It's
a nice little reunion for a lot of the Seven Psychopaths.
Yep, exactly. It's the same guy that did Seven Psychopaths too, right?
Yep.
Mark McDonough.
And in Bruges and
in Bruges, yep. It takes place in 1973 in Chile. It looks like two CIA agents are in there, and they are given a task probably to eliminate somebody.
Yeah.
And and it stars John Malkovich and Sam Rockwell are fucking amazing actors.
Yeah,
and I can't wait to see them working together. So
yeah, you can't go wrong with those two.
No.
So it's like their dynamic looks very fun,
and out there. So
both great character actors.
Yeah,
very much so.
Let them cook.
Let them cook.
Let them cook. Yeah, I mean, we just saw Sam Rockwell in that film he just came out in.
Oh yeah, have fun,
don't die.
Yeah. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Yeah. Which I really liked. I think it bombed, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not doing great.
Yeah, it's not doing. But I really liked it. Again, it's an original film that we're getting.
I think it was one of those situations where it was just a lot of ideas thrown at one thing.
Yeah.
So I think it didn't kind of know where it was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I mean, that's not the reason that it didn't do well. It's just no one went to go see it.
Well, there's that.
Because people don't know what they want anymore.
Mm-hmm. It's true. This is going to be released November of 2026, Wild Horse 9. Yeah, sounds exciting.
I'm excited.
The trailer looks great. I'm excited.
It's funny. It's a number again, and like the 7 Psychopaths Wild Horse 9.
It's going through them all.
So was the one before that 3? Was there a 3 in it? 3, 7, 3, 5, 7.
It's going through primes and numbers. No, you have to watch 8 heads in a duffel bag in between.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
it's not connected.
That's
but
Master Cinema there, sir.
There you go.
Cinema.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, let's go see it. I'm excited for it. Come on, people! Like, people keep complaining about it's all sequels, it's all reboots. Here's another original film that we're getting. Let's do it, man! Come on,
guys,
support these films. Support these films. God damn it!
Support them.
Just like
I didn't watch Wild Horse 1 through 8 though.
Well, that's why that's why we're getting 9. Because,
It'll catch you up.
Yeah. That being said, you want to take us out, Chad?
Sure, I can do that. Yes, I will. As they, thank you guys for listening to another episode of Enter the Nerdom. As we like to ask you to do, if you have not already, like, subscribe, follow us on all the socials, Twitter, or X, as some would call it, Instagram, and YouTube, and Spotify, or Apple Podcasts.
All our episodes are up on YouTube, so check them out.
Yes.
And please try and rate and review us on all your podcasters of choice. It does help get our numbers up and boost us out there.
Yeah, tell us how funny I am, and
know
how stale everyone else is.
Leave a review
how
about
stale. Wow.
Leave a review on Stan's segues and
review his segues.
Let us know. No, you know what? I can't. No, you can't with me because you guys took all my segues from me or interrupted me. So all my segues.
We took one away.
So more like 3 or 4. So no, I wasn't able to segue this time.
He's got a little chalkboard behind him.
I'm gonna start covering my list because you guys can see like what's next on there. And I'm like, Firefly. God damn it!
You never know what's gonna be coming up now.
Thanks for checking us out, everybody. Check us out on our socials, and thanks for listening. And
as always,
as we say, exit the Nerdom. Enter the Nerdom. Exit the.
No, it's enter the Nerdom.
I know. That's why I corrected myself.
Enter the Nerdom. Exit the. Segues.
Damn, I was thinking that too, and I was like, I don't know how it's gonna work.
Now I stole that one from me.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Later.
Everybody.